barely know simply for this short-term sexual gratification. I am all for people satisfying their sexual needs. I got no problem with that. But I prefer them to at least get to know the person and at least get to know who they are and preferably maybe want to get into an actual relationship because we have an epidemic nowadays of lonely people, of men and women who are single, men and women who say they crave to be with someone, to be loved and everything, and yet
Women aren't
people are.
lonely.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Women are. Yes, women are lonely too. Their contention is they cannot find good men to settle down with.
That's because biologically they're driven for the bad men. That's why they complain. Oh, where are all the good men?
That's not true.
That's not true. No, because there are bad men who are also single.
That's why I
Men
don't take them
overall are
serious.
single.
When they say stuff like, oh, good men don't exist, I don't take them serious because I know they've been through trauma.
No. Good in this context means men that have certain characteristics. Men who are well educated, men that have good jobs, make an amount of money. Women have certain expectations now beyond the bare minimum of the 1950s. And so men are not catching up to that. That's what they mean by a good man. They don't mean good in terms of like he's kind. They mean good in terms of societal characteristics.
Again, they'll say they want a nice guy, they go for the bad guy. That's not good for them.
He just keeps saying the same thing. Figs,
you didn't listen to one damn thing I said. I said bad. Okay, and by bad boys don't win long term. Bad boys are.
It turns them on.
Yeah, but are the bad boys the one who are settling down and having children?
By the way, you're talking about specific people who are turned on by specific things. I don't know why you're not referencing why you're making a generalization. No, hold up, please stop. Why you're making a generalization about all women? Because maybe there would be some women that would find that attractive.
Biologically,
whereas if you want to relate to the idea that like there are some men that find it attractive to be with bad women, right? Or to be with women that are like abusive.
Exceptions don't cover the rule. Majority of women, they go for bad guys.
No, give me evidence of that. Give me a source right fucking now. You got nothing.
When have you heard a guy say,
that's a trust me, bro.
Figs,
woman. That's a straight trust me, bro. Give me some fucking source. Give me anything.
I can't give you anything. It's just facts.
You've got nothing. That's why. You've got absolutely fucking nothing.
Again,
Michaela, thank you so much for the $1. Absolutely nothing. You've literally got nothing. Would you like to provide anything?
You haven't provided me with anything.
What do you mean? What claim did I make that I need to provide?
Oh, like the librarian. He said.
What did I say?
So you're just saying points, but with no evidence.
No.
What claim did he say that he needs evidence for?
Everything.
Name one
claim. Okay, I said women prefer I said by women, by a good man, they mean men that have status, men that have education, a high paying job, those type of things. And by high paying, I mean, maybe 70, 80, 90,000, that type of thing. I mean, that I can get you studies on that. There have been dating studies. Oh, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. There have been studies on the dating preferences of women and men. That's not hard to find. I can get you that. I'm not pulling anything out of my butt. This is me talking about what I've seen in the data, and also I'll admit what women have said to me personally.
Okay. But what I'm saying is,
do you disagree with anything that I said about women?
Yes.
Okay, what do you disagree with?
Good for them. And then once they've had their heart broken and trauma like put on them, and they've been imprinted, they go for the nice guy, and then they end up breaking.
Chat, for people who are saying bring up Athena. Athena's not in the guest box.
Yeah, okay. The chat is correct. What I'm going to do, because I shouldn't have done it, I'm not going to speak for women anymore. I'm going to stop. So I only speak for myself. So I'm not.
You're going to get some, Max. I feel like you're trying everything you can.
No, they make a good point. I was speaking for women. I should not do that. I'm not going to speak for women and what they want. I was simply relating to what I have heard. I'm not going to do that. So I'm not going to.
I mean, you're just relating to a study. There's nothing.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not going. No,
I'm going to be totally real. Like all there's being related to is that there's a study, right? Anyone can do that. That doesn't have to be specific to a particular individual.
Everything I said has been either my personal experience, which is just anecdotal, but I also have found it in studies.
Okay? I mean, the thing I'm tired of seeing girls put first traps. Like
you're the one liking them. What the fuck, man? It's like, dude, okay, this is why women post thirst traps. That's like because men like them. If you want women to stop posting thirst traps, stop liking them.
That's like saying, a dealer is selling something and you keep buying it off him. You stop the dealer from supplying it.
No, or don't have a habit of going and buying drugs. Again, I have no inclination, Figs, in my life to try any drug. I have no inclination.
Beta male saying I have the thingy in motorcycle?
Figs,
Sorry.
listen to
Sorry,
what
what
I'm saying,
was
man.
that? Sorry.
Focus.
Yeah.
I have no inclination in my being to try drugs. None. Okay. I don't even know how to get drugs, let alone know what it looks like. Okay. I have no idea. Okay. Why not say, instead of going after the dealers too, right? Because drugs is not totally a good example here, but we can go after dealers, but we can also teach people to not want to do drugs, to give them outlets instead of reaching for the drug, they have a positive outlet for which to get their satisfaction. Why
Okay,
don't we do that?
I'm just saying, if girls can post in mirror pictures, posting their glutes, on my Instagram, I put a shirtless picture of me in a jacuzzi. So if they want to put first straps, I'll go even. If they go lower, I go lower.
Figs, I got no problem with
Figs,
you.
you're not even being
doing that.
constructive at all.
No, I mean, hell.
Like what?
People
What?
can
Figs,
post
what'd
whatever
you
the fuck
come on
they
here
want.
for? What'd you come on here for?
I mean, originally we were debating about vaccines, and then we went on about traditional.
Dude, why? That was not because of me, dude. I tried to get you back to the topic a million times. I literally turned off the background because we're not even talking about the topic at all.
I
Like it's
literally
actually
forgot about
bullshit.
it.
So like, can you just tell me why specifically?
Oh, hey,
For what, bro?
Artemis is in the request too. Just
Yeah, no, I was gonna do that. I was gonna wait until
alright.
because I don't want to do like
Yeah,
three
that makes
people.
sense. No, that makes sense.
But yeah, like I
mean,
said, we just keep going back and forth. Like it's not really going anywhere. But you guys aren't seeing my point of view, though. That's the thing. You guys
What
are.
is your
Figs,
point? No,
can you,
Figs, what is your
can you
point
answer
of
my
view?
question?
On me.
Before he switches, can you please answer my question, Figs?
What was it, bro?
What's the point of you being on here?
To prove you wrong and to actually see
In what?
everything, because everything you say is just
What did I say that you want to prove wrong?
everything. That they wear leggings for male validation. That vaccines are wrong for you. I want to get into the other one. There's a higher being. You need to believe in.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, those are not even related to the vaccine. So you're not coming on for constructive conversation. You're coming on just to like try to change my opinion.
Okay, let's make it interesting. What's your opinion? You think vaccines are? Do you want to go on vaccines or because the library?
We already went to that point. Now I'm going to bring up Athena and Artemis.
Who are they?
And let them talk to you for a minute. And then
women.
I'm probably going to hit a restart on my live and like do a completely different topic because I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, we're gonna do that. That's what we're gonna dedicate the rest of this for. So Matt, I'm gonna go into them real quick because I don't want to just pile on too much. But
no, I do. If before he leaves, like after they talk, it's fine. I do want to just mention something he said about the men's mental health thing about men not showing emotion because that affects me directly, and I want to have a chance to discuss it with him briefly,
yeah, absolutely.
if that's okay. Okay,
yeah, for sure.
Okay, all right. Thanks, Parker.
All right. Let me get up.
I don't know I was going to be on here this long, honestly. I did cook, though.
Too bad, Figs.
Hey, Parker.
What's up, Athena? What's up, Artemis?
Hey, Athena.
Hi, Artemis.
I'll just let y'all take it because I bet y'all have heard a lot you want to respond to, I'm guessing.
Do you want to start first, Artemis? Not the two goddesses.
No, I'm going to let you go, Athena, because I love hearing.
No, it's okay, babes. You can go first.
Well,
it's okay.
I mean, there's just so much that's happened. I don't really know where to begin. So I'll just start off by saying I've heard a lot of things that you've said, Figs.
Yes.
And I don't, and I'm going to say this as kindly as possible, I don't think you understand what women want.
I think you don't know what you want yourself. Sorry, I don't mean it in a rude way. But
No, I didn't take it that way. I mean, I already had my fun in college. I'm already a married woman, quite happy with the nerd husband that I have of 4 years. So I'm pretty sure I know exactly what I want because, well, I found him. He doesn't ride a moped. But
I don't have a moped. What are you on about? I have a sports bike.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We kept talking about like a bike. I assumed it was a moped. My bad. It probably sounds like a moped. So anyway, yeah, like
Excuse me, there was no need for that insult. I don't know what your point was to try to embarrass me.
I don't know why you're so fixated on the motorbike.
It gets enough female attention, so obviously they care. They hear it.
Because it's probably loud and obnoxious like you're being right now. I'm trying to have a conversation with you. So, like, when I was in college, one of the things that really a lot was when us ladies would get together and have conversations is we talked about the arrogance of men and the arrogance of just because you look good or it's because you have a motorbike that somehow you think you're God's gift to women and you're just not.
Okay.
The toxicity and the ego is what really downgrades men in that caliber. And luckily, some of these men recognize that toxicity and they are now with amazing women and married and having great lives. But a lot of them did not recognize this and they are alone.
Not really. I think the men that are happy in relationships, married, are the ones that worked on themselves. Now dating's changed. It's not like how it was 20 years ago where you'd meet a girl off the street and, get to know her. Now it's just, there's an imbalance. There's women that are getting 50 guys messaging them when they're 18, whereas the 18-year-old guy, he's lonely. He's invisible to the 18-year-old woman.
Have you ever thought about why guys are messaging 18-year-old girls?
Because maybe that's at the peak of their sexual market value, 18 to 25. Right?
Nope, that's not the peak, actually.
Yes, it is.
It's actually not.
Did you just say sexual market value?
Yeah.
Yeah. Men and women both have sexual market value between from 18 to, I don't know, 65 or something.
Should we buy stock in the the male value?
And
Bro has
unfortunately,
been watching too much Fresh and Fit. I'm not gonna lie, because this type of verbiage, I can tell you, this type of verbiage is not verbiage that actual normal people use.
The thing is,
I have never ever, as a person who has friends of differing age groups, including across different gender lines as well, I have never heard normal people say, oh, well, actually, the sexual market value of a person is at 18 or 20. This is insane. The fact that you don't realize that. And the thing is, you told Artemis, women don't know what they want. Thank you so much, Feminist King. Oh my God, my brain does not function. So thank you so much for telling me what I want. You're such a king. I am just a submissive, inferior, weak woman. And I don't know what I want and I don't know what I need. And I really, really I need a big man like yourself to hold my hands and tell me what to do, because I have such an issue with what I need to do.
Are you
right,
all right?
Figs? Are you all right? Are you all right, Figs? That you think that women do not know what we want and what we need.
Well, that is true, because you go for the
sitting
toxic
here
guy.
Talking about sexual market value.
Okay, I'm not wrong. Am I wrong?
You genuinely think you know more about what do women want?
You're in the Lulu world, because men are in tune with reality.
Figs, why don't you tell Athena and me what women really want?
Yeah, what do women want?
Why is it that you girls will go for the toxic guy, and then when you're young, and then when you want to settle down, you want to go for the nice guy that's
Who told you I go for toxic guys?
Same. I never
Toxic
went for
guys are a big turnoff. For me personally, I can tell you as
that's
a
what they all
person.
say. That's what they all say. They
No,
want
toxic
the nice
guys
guy.
are a literal turn off for me. Even if I find somebody physically attractive, the moment I find out that they're toxic, that is an immediate turn off for me. I do not want a toxic person. I literally only am attracted to a person who views me as an individual human being, as an equal human being, deserving of equal rights and human dignity, and a person who respects me and who's considerate of me the same way that I would respect them and considerate of them as well. I do not like toxic guys. So what are you trying to say?
Assuming that you're above the age of 25, I wouldn't be surprised that you're not into toxic.
Girl. Trying to say, right, Figs, you know nothing. Or you know what? Actually, tell me what else women want. Can you please tell me what we want?
So yeah, it depends. I feel like 18 to 25, you're gonna go for more the Chad, and then when you're past 25, you're gonna go for the guy with the resources, the status.
What's a Chad?
Yeah,
A Chad, just someone that's just gonna use you for a one-night stand and doesn't want anything serious. You won't go for a guy that's a 6 out of 10. You're going to go for the guy that's a 10 out of 10, sleeping with other girls, and it's gonna cheat on you.
It's weird.
So,
I
yeah,
was
it's not my problem.
pulling in eight out of tens, and I was the selector, and he was the selectee, and we had wonderful times together. In fact, we meet up multiple times. I had many friends with benefits through college with no issues whatsoever, and they were all highly intelligent men. One of them was working in chemistry. One of them was getting internships into the film industry. Another one was actually a very good musician. Wonderful men. I still talk to a few of them.
Unbelievable.
But wait, hold on. What if I'm the Chad? What about that? What if I'm the Chad, right? What if I am the 20? Because I don't follow the whole 10 scale, like rate thing.
The thing is,
what
what
if
you don't
I'm the
understand-
20 out of 10 and I'm the Chad in this case, and I'm very, very
Okay.
selective with who I allow access to me, right? So
Okay.
again, what makes you think that women want your so-called Chad? What if I think a Chad is a person who is respectful and not toxic?
No.
What if that's a Chad to me?
Once a guy's had access to you, essentially, he has the power.
In
What power
capacity?
are you talking?
Because he can just dump you, and you know what I mean, and he just basically conquered you pretty much.
Sweetie, I wasn't in a relationship. I was friends with benefits, and I ended all my
It
relationships.
doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you
It
still
doesn't
got
matter.
conquered.
I ended all my relationships.
Okay,
Not one
but
person broke up with
you
me.
still got conquered by another
Wait,
man.
wait. Why are we saying
Conquered.
conquered? Can you
Oh,
define
honey
conquered?
buns.
Can you define conquered?
I mean, he had access to her, right? So he basically
So,
conquered her.
so she had access to you, so she conquered you.
No, but she's the one that opened
Wait,
her.
what do you mean? So what is it? So what does it refer to? What's conquered?
Parker,
refer to?
he's never had reverse cowgirl. That's what he's saying.
Because women are the gatekeepers to intercourse. So, the
So
fact
are
that you
men.
didn't have access
So are
to-
men. It's called consent,
Wait.
buddy.
If both people are not consenting, it's not
What?
sex anymore. It's a
This-
crime. It's
What-
a
what is
crime.
anything- what's,
Both people need to consent. Figs, as a man, if you actually care about like men's mental health, you should not be pushing forward this BS type of like argument of only women need to consent, because men need to consent as well. Like this is literally silencing the fact that male SA victims exist.
Okay.
Yeah, if a man doesn't want to have like sex, he shouldn't have to have sex, even in a relationship. Like it's 100,000% okay for either party to say no, I'm not in the mood, and the other party not feel like they're forced.
I mean, I guess I don't know, people are going to try to take what I say out of context, where I have to even give more context, you know, where I have to now specify that, you know, with both people giving, I think people would already know that without me even having to say it. So,
You just acted like you were conquering land, like a colonizer.
but,
Like
I mean,
I'm just
like I said,
gonna-
everything I've said is true.
It's really weird.
Because when
Like-
you look at the science of it, and I've seen it with my own eyes. You know, girls before and after in a relationship. So, and it changes them. It's like a part of them's gone that they never get back. You know, spiritually.
What?
It's sad. So you shouldn't just be giving up your body like that, honestly. If you're watching this and, you know, you think that, oh, you know, nothing's going to happen to me if I...
Figs, why do you give up your body like that? You couldn't even tell me what your body count was.
Again, you're just changing the subject.
Okay. You're only able to apply accountability to women and not to men.
Okay, I'm not the one that's... one lady opening her legs to 10 men has a bigger impact than...
Figs, you're ran through.
You don't have to open your
I'm the
legs.
one that's running through them. I'm
I
not
just want to
ran through.
clarify, you don't even have to open your legs. But anyways, I digress. Yeah, you're ran through. Like maybe, listen, you know how like people
Oh,
say
yeah,
every
of
time
course,
you...
of course.
No, you know how people say every time you sharpen like a pencil, it gets shorter? And I always love saying this. I always bring this up, right? What makes you think that women want a man like you with mileage? Like, what
When you
makes,
look at- when you
what
look at the
makes you think
science-
that women want
Okay.
a ran through man like yourself? If you're sitting here and you're not even like addressing what your body count is, like what makes you think that which again, I can tell you, I myself have like a very low body count, right? So again, like why would I even want like a man like you, Figs? I don't know. I'm just saying. Usually
Okay.
body count is not important to me at all. I don't care
Of course
about
it's not
body
important
count.
to you, because you
But-
want a guy with a future. Men judge based on their past. Women judge based on the future. Of course you're not going to care about body
What
count.
are you
But men
talking
do.
about?
Then
Men
why
do
is my
value
husband with
purity.
me?
And you're not pure.
Wait,
So
why?
according to a man,
Ew.
according to a man's view,
Not
you know,
the purity culture. So why is my husband with me then?
I don't know. I mean, like I said, men just settle with who they can, really, accord on their own. You know, if you're a 7 out of 10 as a guy, then I guess you're gonna settle down with I don't know.
Ever heard of Community D, Artemis? Because I heard about that a lot when I like talk to some women sometimes.
I have to address one thing. You know how you said I've been ran through? There's a difference between ran through and running through them.
No, there isn't.
If I've been ran through, who's run through me? Whereas I'm the one that's running through them. So that's the difference.
It's because you're thinking with your downstairs brain.
What does ran through mean? Can you use your brain real quick? What does ran through mean? You can't even define it.
I couldn't really give you an answer.
You had sex with a lot of people? Okay, then you're ran through, buddy.
But also women do care about, like, sometimes, like you said, women don't care about men's past.
The thing is, when you have intercourse with a guy, you didn't F that guy. That guy F'd you. That's the difference.
Once again, I don't think you ever experienced reverse cowgirl, like ever. I don't think you know what that is.
And also, what does it mean to like fuck? Right? It means to have sex. Both sides literally meet that criteria. But let's let Athena wait. Hold up. Let's let Athena talk real quick. Hold up.
This is why I can thank you, Parker. This is why I can say that men like figs literally last like 30 seconds and 3 strokes in, and they don't even bother like letting the woman finish because they think that like sex is something that is done to a woman.
I'm gonna be the bigger man.
Done together with a woman, and so they don't even bother actually like letting women finish, right?
And obviously,
I'm gonna be the bigger man.
Isn't a woman, because like I bet from what you are saying, you don't even last more than like 30 seconds, my guy.
Okay.
Like you're literally saying, I did this to her, as if it's not like some kind of group activity.
Are you done?
Again.
Are you done?
What are you saying?
Are you done?
No, I mean, Athena and me could just have a conversation together. I mean...
Anyways, I'm going to be the bigger man here, and I'm not going to call you lot names. I'm not going to say what kind of person you lot are. But that's, you know what I mean?
You already did.
Now you're just getting emotional, and you're saying I'm the type of guy to do this, that. Because you're getting emotional. But I'm going to be the bigger man here, and I'm going to be stoic, and I'm not going to show any emotion to you.
Stoic?
Not the wheeze!
Not stoic. It's stoic, first of all, and not stoic, but anyways.
You're getting very emotional, because I know I'm getting a reaction. You know,
the only one that sounds emotional is Figs, let's be real.
If you can get emotional by someone, essentially they can control you. So I can control you.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Athena and Artemis are controlling you right now.
I'm literally laying in bed.
They're getting emotional. I can control them. If you give an emotional response to someone, where you start getting emotional, then that means that person can control you.
I'm not.
You are, because you're calling me names. So you're getting emotional.
I'm not. First of all, when
you're
I
saying
said
I'm the
stoic,
type of guy to do this.
No, stoic wasn't literally me calling you names. That was me just saying speak proper English. That's what I was saying, right? And that is not me calling you names. That's just saying if you're gonna sit here and use like certain words, then maybe know how to pronounce those words first, babes, right?
Okay, well, you know the intention behind the word, what I meant, stoic or stoic. Yeah,
I know the intention, but like. Maybe.
And again, you're getting more emotional. You're going off.
There was something I want to go back to Athena that he said that really stood out to me is the whole we don't wear leggings for comfort. Was that weird to you?
Leggings,
I mean, my ex. That's what my ex told me. She told me it was uncomfortable. So.
Yeah. So some people do like leggings. Some people do.
I love leggings. I don't know about you.
Of course, like the male validation it gives you. So.
No, I just like to be comfortable. Like, why is that a weird concept?
It's a sunny day today. I'm gonna wear my leggings. Maybe I might get. I'm gonna get a lot of male validation in this.
What? From where? Because all y'all do is gawk. You don't come up and say anything. You just stare creepily behind the corner.
Then why do women not like catcalling?
Why are you wearing it in the first place?
Yeah, wait.
Because it's comfortable.
Figs, why do women not like catcalling then?
I mean, that's just men get catcalled too. Like, what's your point?
Now, why do women not prefer to be catcalled if they like male validation so much?
I mean, it depends on the guy. If he's an ugly guy, she's not gonna like it. If he's a Chad, you know, a 9 out of 10, of course she's gonna like it. Oh, you know, he's a. Nope. It all depends on what you look like. If you're an attractive guy, it won't be calling. It will be known as, you know.
gonna be honest with you. Ryan Reynolds could
You're not even
catch
letting me
me,
speak.
and I
You're not
tell
even
him to
letting me
calm
speak.
down. Well, hold on. You
That's
took a
how
breath.
low you
I'm
are.
sorry. Like,
That's
and
how low you have
you've
to
said a
go.
lot. I'm not lonely, dude.
You won't even let me speak and finish my point.
I'm
That's how
sorry. I
low have
thought
to
you were
go.
finished. You seem very upset. Why are you getting emotional?
I'm not getting emotional, but I don't appreciate you talking over me. So I thought I need to hold you
Hey, I
accountable
said I was
here.
sorry. I said I was sorry. You're getting really upset. My goodness. I'll mute.
Fix. Yeah,
Sounds
exactly.
like she's
Fix.
controlling you.
Exactly. Fix. This is a dancing app. This is a dancing app. Okay, calm down, please. Like, you don't have to be so emotional, please. Anyways.
Like I said, I'm not going to show you ladies any emotions, regardless, because I'm still this me. You're not going to change me, but I hope I made you realize that, that what I'm saying is right, and you can actually see my viewpoint. Because
My guy, like, again, this is not some kind of like novel, like new idea. Like pickup artists from the 1980s and 90s were saying the same ish that you're saying right now. Ooh, oh, the market value, like the more a woman has like sex, the less valuable she is. Like a woman is like a car, like the lock and key analogy. Like this isn't something that's like, you're not some kind of like new thinker, or like you're literally just regurgitating the same ish that our mothers heard, that we're hearing.
the thing is you're always going to have guys.
New.
You're always going to have guys hitting on you, so don't worry. You're always going to have guys, even from 5-10 years time. You're always going to have guys hitting you, but for men have to earn their value. So
yeah, I just want to say this. So I actually have a lot of guys actually slide into my DMs
of
trying
course.
to.
But is it the kind of guy you want?
Hold
though?
on,
Is
hold
it the
on.
kind
Hey,
of guy?
you got upset when I interrupted you, Figs. Allow me to finish. I know that's a hard concept for you. And I delete the message because I'm not looking for that type of attention.
Okay.
I don't want that. I don't want unsolicited, messages. I'm not looking for men to slide into my DMs and say how attractive I am, or that they want me to be that they want to be my sugar daddy. I don't want that. I'm not asking for that. I'm existing.
So why are you looking at the messages in the first place?
I go through my DMs because I do debates on here and people have questions. What do you mean? Why am I looking at the messages? They're in my inbox.
Artemis, every time you literally go outside of your house and inhale and exhale, you're seeking male validation.
Yep, you're doing something wrong, Artemis.
Exactly, and you're seeking this male validation. Every time you go grocery shopping, right, and you pass by a man, like to buy like some milk, oat milk, please, because vegan, like W.
I like oat
but anyways,
milk.
every time you go to buy like oat milk and you pass by a man, you're also secretly, subconsciously seeking like his male validation. Just wanted to say that, like,
With the
because
leggings.
we don't have lives outside of like pedestalizing men and centering men. Anytime you go to the gym, I love going to the gym, and when I wear like my yoga pants or just like jogging pants, like I also do that subconsciously for like male validation in the gym.
I'm not saying all do. I'm not generalizing, every single woman. But it's like me, when I used to go gym, I used to wear tracksuits. Why can't you just wear like joggers or?
Because we're going to want to wear exercise equipment that we are comfortable in. I don't know why that's a weird concept.
Of course.
I'm going to wear something that's going to allow me, because like I like yoga, for instance. Tracksuits are not good for yoga.
Yeah, of course. But like I said, I can't tell you what to wear. That's up to your husband. But personally,
It's not up to my husband.
Okay, yeah. So it's up to you, according to you. But yeah, in all my past relationships, in all my past relationships, I just wouldn't be comfortable, with my girlfriend wearing it.
That's insecurity.
It's not. Now you're just trying to gaslight me.
No, I'm actually not. No, because if you feel like that you're going to lose her to another man that's going to be looking at her on the street, that is a you problem, not a her problem.
A woman will respect you more if you actually stand up for yourself or tell her, like,
I disagree. I've every relationship I've been in, any man that has tried to control me, I have walked away from. Any man that allows me to live as an individual and recognize that we are both equal,
okay,
is who I have stayed with.
But
I don't
also,
know how they went
Artemis, I just
about it,
wanted to
but
say, maybe you need to step up your game, Figs, right? Because if you actually stepped up your game and if you're an actual good boyfriend or partner, maybe your girlfriend would not like want to literally bounce and leave you with a person that she meets at the gym potentially. Because like that's a you
well,
problem,
women are
bro.
hypogamous, so they go for they wait at the finish line and they choose the winner. So it's not
Wait,
my.
who's
So what you're saying is if she leaves me, then it's my fault. But it's
No.
your.
no.
Is
What
it?
I'm saying, no. What I'm
That's what you're
saying is,
assuming.
no. But that's not what I said. What I'm saying is, if you actually stepped up your game and you were a good partner, you wouldn't be worried about like your partner leaving you every single second. If your partner were to leave you because of, I don't know, certain differences that you had in values or norms, or just you couldn't be together, that is not a you problem or a her problem or a them problem. But if you are constantly worried about your partner potentially leaving you with the second person that she meets when she leaves the house, that is an insecurity issue that you need to deal with instead of trying to put that on her. That's a you problem.
Well, at the end of the day, I don't really care if they end up leaving. So, if they want to leave, they can leave.
Enough to come on this platform and spout your nonsense.
If they want to leave, they can leave because I'm not gonna be one of those guys that begs her to stay. The door's right there. Leave. So I'll just find another beautiful, pretty girl. So it's not hard.
Mm-hmm.
And the funny thing is, they all look at my profile. When I go profile views, I see a few of my exes. So I know they're watching me.
Wait, what?
That's not how that works.
So I'm clearly living in the back of their. I'm
not how that works.
In the back of their minds, so they can't stop thinking about me.
Or they were sitting around with their friends and going, "This is the guy I used to date." The one that cheated on me, who blamed me for our relationship issues.
They always say, girls have one ex they never get over. I always feel like I'm definitely that one ex. Like all of my exes can't get over that thing about it.
Yes.
You know what?
You're in their nightmares.
I have actually I've never seen delusional represented by a person so much in my life.
No, literally.
This one word describes one individual. Who would it be?
And not even
according to Parker,
not even like positive delusion, because I think like everybody should be a little to a degree you should be delusional, right? Because delusional gets you to achieve goals, which is why like there's positive delusion and there's negative delusion. This guy is just like all like the negative aspects of like being delulu.
According to Parker, I'm everything. I'm a manipulator, I'm a liar, I'm a cheat. I'm basically everything. Yeah, according to
these are all things that are correct, by the way.
Accusations, by the way.
No, these are things that you've admitted to.
I was literally on here when Parker brought the fact that, which by the way, they thank you for actually telling his ex that he was cheating, because so many women do not get told.
Me looking at another girl was cheating, obviously. Oh, okay.
But you sat here.
You went on TikTok and literally tried to have sex with people on the internet.
Me having basic interaction with another human being.
That's not what happened. I literally sat here the whole time and listened. That's not what happened. But you sat here and denied it, and then actually, yeah, I did. Like it literally, like you got at least if you're gonna lie, keep your facts straight. Like keep it simple, keep it short, keep it sweet. Don't sit here trying to to try to wiggle your way out of it. Just be like, no, it didn't happen.
You just keep coming at me, and I feel like we should just end it.
I was finishing a statement. Go ahead.
Yeah, so me having communication with the opposite gender species is considered thing. Like if you're insecure, that I'm talking
species. Like, dude, like why do they always say that? Like, dude,
I had enough.
What fucking science
Should
class
we just wrap it up here? I've had enough. Should we just wrap it up?
Did you say
It's unfair.
species?
It's the 3-on-1 anyway. I had enough.
Well, you just said quite literally.
Wait, I thought you were such a man. Sorry, like aren't we like such only
Man's
like
got better things
little
to be doing with my life,
princesses?
okay?
No, wait.
He's so alpha that he's running away.
Yeah, I thought like Artemis and I were
I'm gonna
like.
stay. I should have
Wait,
been.
hold on. We're just like little delicate princesses. Like we're such submissive.
This is what you.
You need some doilies.
You're doing what my ex used to do.
Exactly.
This is what my ex used to do.
Wait, hold on, King. Like, why are you like being like so intimidated by us. I don't understand. Like, if you're so alpha, you should be dominating this conversation and not necessarily be intimidated by us, King. I don't know.
This is what my ex used to do to manipulate me. She would put on this feminine voice to try and change me. Like,
I don't have to put on a feminine voice.
I
My
can't be
voice is already
manipulated.
feminine. I literally
haven't
don't
changed
have
my
to put
voice
on-
at all.
Yeah, I don't have to
No,
put
but
on a
you put in a
feminine
lot of
voice. My
exaggeration
voice-
behind it. So I know you're trying to
Yeah,
manipulate me.
but my voice is already feminine. I don't have to do anything.
No,
else.
you weren't talking like this like 10 seconds ago. But you get the gist.
Do you
Okay.
think maybe she was talking to you in that way for a specific reason?
I'm not scared of no one. Why are
maybe
people
I was
saying-
being kind of, sarcastic. I don't know. Because it's interesting that a man like you who says that they want to lead and they're the alpha is like having a problem leading this conversation. And you're like, let me end it here. Because, like, these women literally hurt my fifis.
No emotion. I'm just standing there with a straight face. You know what you
No
want to say, get
emotion, but you want to run away.
Did
still.
you try
I
to
mean,
get an
that's
emotional
kind of
reaction
emotion.
out of me? Because I'm not going to give it to you.
Frustration.
No, I don't want any
emotion.
emotional reaction out of you, actually, because I'm not gonna try to strive for that.
I don't need to lead the conversation, you know? You can't help people that don't want to help themselves in life. So-
What do we need help with? We're not the ones who have an issue here. Like, that's what's like mind-boggling to
just
me.
listening to my advice and just taking it in.
What
Like,
advice have
come
you
on.
given? You've talked
Accepting
about
it.
yourself the entire time. You've degraded women the entire
No, I
time. You
haven't. I
haven't
would
given
never-
any
I think-
advice.
Just to clarify, I think women are the most precious thing. I've never tried
So
to.
then why the hell do you keep saying if they just wouldn't open their legs?
You don't always have
Well,
to.
we need people
legs.
to
Just wanted
keep
to
their
say
legs
that.
closed. It's not a bad thing I'm saying, you know, or you're just taking it in a bad way.
Then why can't you keep your legs closed?
You can keep your legs closed and still have sex.
Well, she's gonna.
Okay, Parker.
Yeah, like
Thank you,
so,
Parker. That's,
so like, how about? Is it okay in that circumstance?
No,
I
but
was
what I'm
literally,
saying,
thank you, Parker. I was literally saying you don't, like, as a woman, you don't have to always open your legs. I just,
True.
like, the legs don't always have to be
if I
open.
keep my legs closed, another guy's gonna open it for her anyway. So
No, you don't have to.
Oh my
you can
gosh,
literally sleep with
dude.
somebody and not open, like, your legs.
By the way, I think he just
Like,
made
I
a
don't
bunch
know
of
if
women
you know how it
bisexual
works.
or lesbian during this entire endeavor. A bunch of women just went to the other side at this point.
I've made a girl convert in the past, so it's not a problem.
That's called being bisexual. You didn't convert anybody.
The reason why we have more girls turn, I have a theory. The
He's
reason,
actually so delusional. I can't.
the reason, listen. The reason, yeah,
Bro's
more-
living in an alternate
It's
reality.
literally called bisexuality, my guy. It's just,
the reason more girls are turning lesbian is because
Bro,
we
I
don't have
think
enough.
he-
you're not turning lesbian.
Bro thinks he invented the wheel.
Because you know, I made one girl convert.
He's Thanos, and he can
No,
just,
actually,
like,
I learned
flick
this
his
morning that
finger, and then,
lesbians
like,
aren't
the
real.
gayness is gone.
I was told that lesbians aren't real this morning, so I don't know who's turning lesbian. That's not
They
a
are,
thing.
they are real. I don't know what she is now, but when she was with me, she converted. She was back to life.
She converted. You mean she was bisexual?
I mean, if that's what you want to put it.
That's bisexual. Literally means attraction to men and women.
No, wait, hold on. Artemis, actually, on a serious note, I also converted because back when I used to eat, like, milk products, I used to be fully gay. But then ever since I've become vegan, like, the vegan lifestyle has, like, reverted some of, like, those gay side effects, and now I'm only half gay. So
You're
I just wanted to say, like, some form of conversion is possible through, like, a vegan lifestyle. So
Okay.
he's kind of right there. I'm just saying.
All right.
I don't know what you want me to say to that. Like, me personally, I'd stick to a keto diet. But
Of course you do.
Of course, this guy is like the alpha bros who literally
Yeah,
is
huh?
like, let me be healthy and fry some butter and eat it. Like wrap some bacon in butter
You know,
because
100
that's a keto
100
lifestyle.
you know,
That's
your
so healthy for me.
ancestors-
I'm
your
not gonna eat blueberries because they have too much carbohydrates, but I'm gonna
You know,
eat
all
like
our
a stick of
ancestors-
butter because
all
that's
our
healthier.
all our ancestors had to hunt for their food, so you're not really doing yourself a
Oh,
favor.
wait. Let me ask you this, Figs. Who was hunting for the food?
The man. This is what our generation has come to, Parker.
No, Figs. It was actually women also hunted for food. I didn't know if you knew that one.
Okay, but men are more biologically prone to You know,
What does that mean?
they have more muscle mass, so they're able to go out in the
You
wild.
think muscle mass was a big thing back in the day when they were literally moving like from like area to area? You think that the people
No.
were like jacked?
Artemis, literally muscle
Whilst
mass
the
is
wife
important.
stays
Yeah,
out-
no, yeah, they were bodybuilders. So real.
Yeah, you have to literally fall on like the bear in order to like conquer it, or like you have to fall on the gazelle or like deer or whatever you hunt, because like you literally have to like crush them through like your muscles, and that's how you hunt. So like yeah, muscles are very important when you're hunting.
You know, whilst the wife stays at home in the cottage, you know,
Cottage.
doing her traditional.
No,
What
we're talking
ancestors are you talking about?
about like 200,000 years ago, not in a cottage. This was when like you had to survive, and so women did hunt as well.
You just hurt my brain. My brain just shut down. I don't know what you want me to say. Like,
Maybe you're shut down because you realize we're intellectually superior to you are. I don't know.
Not the whispering.
I just wanted to like soften it a bit because like it is very like hard to realize.
I can't help you, ladies.
Bimbo women.
I wish you
a bunch
ladies.
of bimbo women are like literally intellectually dominating you right now in this conversation, while you're too busy talking about sexual market value. I don't know. Maybe that's it.
What happens when the stock market crashes? Like, is that market value going to go down? Like, I need to know how to get my stock in order. Like, how do I, like, the stock I have in other males, how is that going to, like, should I divvy it up? Should I just put it in one? I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me, this market value bullshit. We're human beings. Like, I don't understand. Like, it's so weird to me. Like applying, like, the market to human beings. If you like someone, you like someone. If you don't, you don't. Like, go about your day.
Fundamentally dehumanizing to men as well, because when you're saying women, you're like relegating women to this role of like being inferior, being submissive. You have to be like a housewife and all that stuff. You're basically telling men that they have to be a wallet, and only then is going to be valued and cherished and loved and respected if they're simply a wallet. And I personally think when I date somebody, I don't only see them as a wallet, I see them as a human being deserving of my respect and consideration and love and value for simply existing and for simply being a good person, and not because they're a wallet.
Okay.
Exactly.
Do you feel better now you said that?
Yeah, I do actually.
Yeah. I mean, my husband didn't have like a lot of money to his name. I fell in love with his humor and our shared interests and the fact that he treated me like a human being.
You must have fell in love with him at a young age.
No, actually, I'm 30. So after the age of 25.
You met him at 25?
No, I met him at 20. Oh gosh, hold on a second. 26, going on 27.
Okay. I mean, I have nothing more to say, and I wish you ladies the best. You know, I don't really know what you want me to say, but I hope you realize that, you know, I've tried helping you ladies, but you obviously aren't helping yourselves, so...
Well, say it again. I don't know what you think that we would need help with. We're doing quite well in life.
Because you were saying, like, what do women want in a man, and you know, all this
You
stuff.
never told us.
I thought I could change you, but obviously I must have been wrong about that.
That's a toxic trait.
Oh, of course, everything has to be.
No, that literally is a toxic trait. Like, it's literally a joke about, oh, but I can change them. And why would we need to be changed?
Yeah, nobody should get
Because
into
you're
a
in the wrong.
relationship
That's why you
trying
need
to
to
change their
What do you mean
partner.
why? What do you mean why do I need to be changed? Because you're in the wrong. And I'm trying to tell you.
How am I in the wrong? I am happy. I could not ask for a better man.
That's like someone taking, I can't say it, but and then saying, oh, well, it makes me happy. But just
No, literally, I am extremely happy. I am with probably the greatest person I have ever. He is my best friend and my partner for life.
I'm glad to know.
Why would I ever want to change that?
Yeah, but also when you get into a relationship, this like going into a relationship or a partnership trying to change your partner is also very toxic. Like, you should not try to fix the other person. You should be accepting of them, and then that other person can strive to reach the best version of themselves if you inspire them. But trying to change your partner is also toxic, because if you want a different partner, then go with a different partner. Why are you going out with people you want to change and then changing them, trying to change them? That is toxic and unhealthy, because people are not projects for you to mold and form.
Like I said, I think women are the most precious thing. You know, they give life. I feel like men can't really do that. So,
But a woman's value is not wrapped around her ability to give life either.
I think her value is based on purity. Because you don't hear guys saying, "Oh, I wouldn't mind a girl with a body count of 10." No, men don't find that attractive.
I have a body count of 10, and I have my husband.
Okay, and what does your husband think? Does he know that you?
Yes, he knows, and he doesn't care. I've never had anybody in my life ever ask me for my body count.
Okay, well, if you've got the options of 2 ladies, yeah, one of them has a body count of 1 or 2, and the other has a body count of 9 or 10, 98% of men are going to choose the one with a body count of 1 or 2.
Okay, and what if the person with a body count of 1 or 2 is materialistic and self-absorbed, and the one with a body count of 10 is highly educated and loves to travel and read and loves to enjoy?
That's just red flags. If they like to travel and find themselves, I find that a huge red flag.
That's a red flag to you, but someone who's materialistic and self-absorbed isn't.
Wait, you think it's a red flag to travel?
Yeah, like you want to find yourself and, you know, all this stuff.
That's not what I said. Like, just to travel, to explore the world.
Oh, then I must be like a major red flag, because I love to travel. I'm a passport.
I like traveling too.
Yeah, I've literally been on like almost every continent and like multiple countries, so I must be a major red flag. Oh my god. I'm like totally a major like red flag. How dare I be a passport sis?
No guy in God's green earth is gonna be, you know, and that's just facts, you know.
It's gonna be
Men
just what
purity. Men don't want what other men have had, you know. Men don't want what other men have had.
I think that's you.
No, that's not me. It's 99%. No guy in his right mind who's mentally stable is gonna be like, oh.
Parker, are you mentally stable?
No, I'm just I am.
Obviously.
And it's only because of this conversation.
Like I said, I'm going to do me. I'm going to carry on working on myself. I'm going to carry on working out, making money. But I'm going to buy another motorbike. I'm going to buy my second motorbike very soon, you know, sometime next year as well.
Your moped.
And yeah, I'm going to do
But
me.
I thought finding yourself was a red flag, Figs.
Yeah.
No, working on myself.
Yeah, but working on yourself leads to finding yourself, does it not?
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Wait, what?
Finding yourself just means you don't know your purpose. You don't know what you want in life. I already know all of that. So, yeah.
So you have already found yourself, is what you're saying. So isn't that a major red flag as well?
No comment.
This isn't an interview.
Because that is a red flag. Because if you're saying a woman trying to find herself is a red flag, then like you trying to like you already finding yourself is also a red flag.
Okay, no comment.
You know I'm right, but anyway.
No, trying to gaslight me, but okay.
Well, it's not working. Just like gaslight harder.
So maybe what I would take away from this conversation, Figs, is that perhaps you don't know what women want, and you should probably stop assuming that you know what they want.
You're saying I don't. I do. I know.
You said many times that you know what women want.
I want someone that's gonna, someone that's pure, someone that's, you know, that's just gonna like listen to me and, you know, take my advice.
So you want a puppy.
When did I say that?
No, that's literally what I got from that. You want someone that's pure and someone that will listen to you and take your advice. So you don't want an actual human being as like a partner. You want someone you can control and you can give orders to, and that will just sit there and listen to you, almost like a statue at home.
I'm not, what do you want me to say? I want a boss babe? Oh, I like ladies that are very
equal.
bossy. I'm not a submissive man, okay? I'm a very dominant man. I'm a very dominant alpha. I'm a very assertive.
I'm not feeling the assertiveness right now. I like literally, why can't you?
Okay, so I need to tell you to be quiet so I can show you my
Honey, I'm not. It's like you can try, but it's not going to go the way you think it's going to go.
Say there are, in my opinion, there are 3 alphas in this conversation, and one of them is not you.
Oh yeah, of course.
To say that, like 3 alphas, but one of them is not you. But also, like the word I'm Afro-German. The word pure has been mentioned so many times in this conversation that it's giving me like Vietnam War flashbacks. I'm just saying.
That's even more, it's you're not even, imagine from like your mother country, like guys finding out that you've got a high body count, because it's only in the West. Me and you both know that.
You mean from,
outside of the West,
Germany? What do you think?
Hookup culture.
What does that mean? You mean if people in like Germany found out that Athena had a minor body count?
Wait, what did you say? Can you repeat what you said? If people from
It's only in the West.
Country.
It's only in the West where
what's only in the West? Can
this
you please
whole promiscuity and like just hookup culture.
Thanks, Minotaur.
That's not true at all.
Yes, it is.
Und ja, ich spreche Deutsch für die Fragen in den Kommentaren. But yeah, no, that's not.
Yeah,
that's not the
thank
only
you.
thing.
Scheiße. Thank you.
Kannst du mal bitte die Fresse halten? Was laberst du denn bitte, Fix? But anyways, what I wanted to say is I would actually like disagree with you, because when I was in South Korea, a lot of the people there were also promoting like hookup culture, and South Korea isn't necessarily like people were hella promiscuous even within like South Korea, and like that's not a Western country.
There are girls out there that don't believe in high body counts. The ones that say like, body count doesn't matter are the problems, are the red flags.
Parker and Matt went over this with you, that essentially like if people hold themselves to the same standard, like you have a low body count, you want your partner to have a low body count, that is not an issue. But it's when you become hypocritical by saying, I can sleep with as many people as I want, but my partner has to be pure. That's the problem.
Okay, but what I'm saying is men are judged based on their future and women are judged on their past. So
That's a descriptive claim. We're talking about what things should be, so why are you using a descriptive claim to say that? It's like saying that like the justification for why people should get cancer is because they do have cancer.
What has cancer got to do with
like the idea is that like when someone smokes a cigarette, they do get cancer in many scenarios. Does that mean that they should have gotten cancer?
Of course not.
Okay, so just because there is a descriptive claim about reality does not mean that it prescriptively should be that way.
But in science, it's known as pre-selection, where if you're seen with more other girls are going to find that attractive. Whereas if you're a lonely guy,
pre-selection means. Hold on.
If you're a lonely guy and you have no girls.
You've been citing science, and it's been ridiculous. Do you know what pre-selection means?
Would you like to enlighten me, because I don't know?
Yeah, unless you've been peacocking, my dude. That's not what you think it means. How have you been wearing very vibrant colors and extravagant outfits to attract the attention of your quote-unquote mates?
I don't need to wear anything to attract anyone.
That's what pre-selective means.
No, it's not.
That actually is. If you actually read papers on this, what that is referencing is that what males typically, because here's the fun fact, in most societal aspects and in most mating when it comes to other animal species, the male has to do all the work and the female doesn't have to do anything.
Exactly. That's because the female is born with value. So you're proving my point.
Mm-hmm. Not the same thing with not the human society, because we have a different brain structure. It's different.
Can I ask you one question? So why would you, if you're saying that the society we live in today inherently values women since birth for simply existing, but not men, why would you continue wanting to uphold a system that inherently dehumanizes men and tells them that they are expendable within society and they have to achieve something in order to be valued, instead of being valued and loved and cherished by simply existing? Like, why would you want to continue upholding and perpetuating a system that is inherently harmful to men as well?
Of course, everything you said is correct. And unfortunately, that's just how the world is, and we just have to accept it. The same way, if I was to get that's the same way. If I was to get diagnosed with cancer tomorrow, I'm not gonna say, "Oh, why did I get?" You know what I mean? I'm just gonna have to live with it. You know, regardless of if it's terminal or not, I just have to live with it and get on with life. You know, I can't be like, "Oh, why is it me? I don't deserve this." It's just how life is.
Treatment. You would still seek treatment.
Of course, but if it's a terminal illness, you just have to accept it, and you know.
No, you don't. My mother had cancer, specifically breast cancer, and it took her a lot of. She went and got a mastectomy. She got radiation therapy, and now she's taking hormone pills, like to so that the cancer doesn't come back. She didn't just kind of like give up after she got the diagnosis.
Of course, but you understand the whole point.
She ended up continuing to fight, and that's what you do. You wake up every single day and you choose to try again. That is what you do when, like, you let, as you mentioned, you let beauty and terror happen to you, but you don't just accept everything and just give up, right? So if you understand that this system is harmful to men, instead of allowing the system to break you in, why aren't you actively choosing not to perpetuate that same system that harms you in the grand scheme of things?
Because then I would just be idealistic. This whole idea that, you know, men shouldn't be, you know, that's just how the system is, and we just have to play it by the game, really.
But what's wrong with being idealistic? Like, what's
it's
wrong?
just being Delulu, you know, you're not in tune with reality.
No, it's not. That's why I said there's positive Delulu and there's negative Delulu. What is wrong with being, let's say, somehow delusional and idealistic and wanting to change the system? Because being idealistic and being naive, so to say, is not necessarily always a negative thing, because that is what sparks change. Because you don't allow yourself to be broken in and continue upholding a system that harms you.
Yeah, I mean, regardless of how idealistic you want to get, it's not going to change it.
But yep, society has changed constantly. We've changed so many things.
That was quite literally the dumbest statement Figs ever has made. Like, you understand that in order to actually inspire like action towards progressing a system, it requires a sense of idealism, of saying that like we should have some sense in which the reality is not the way
it wasn't
it
by luck.
is.
Yeah, but you need to realize, the system didn't come about like this by luck. You know, it was. I believe that it was pre-planned. I believe that, you know.
Yeah,
it's like
so it all comes from your assumptions that God exists. Okay.
No,
so if you have no justification for that belief, it's all just going to be grounded in your notion, which like some sort of God exists with no evidence. That's it. That's it's the same as any other claim.
Yeah, Figs. Wait, can maybe this might be like a personal question, and you can choose not to answer. Are you like, what is your race? Because you're British, I can hear it from your accent.
Yeah.
But what is your race?
I don't really know. Some people consider me white. Some people consider me Asian because I have a beard. So, well, my skin color is white.
Consider you Asian because you have a beard?
Yeah. So I don't really know what I am.
Okay. There's no way he's being serious. I'm sorry. Like,
what are you ethnically? Like, what is your ethnic background?
I'm white, but like ethnically, I don't know, Asian, I guess. I don't know.
Dude, what the fuck? That was quite literally like, I have never heard that in my life. Like that's not even like troll-esque. That's like just like dumb.
Wait, so if Parker grew a beard, would Parker then be considered Asian? Like, I don't understand.
My skin tone's white, yeah, but like, I don't know. I'm basically, I don't know, Asian, yeah.
Are you South Asian?
I was born here, so I don't know. I'm basically.
Yeah, that's why I'm not.
But it's irrelevant. What is it for the sake of?
Hold on, no. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying that you're not British. I know that you are British. I'm saying, what is like your ethnic background? Like, are you of South Asian descent? And what I'm trying to basically say is, imagine if all our ancestors as BIPOC people also believed, like, okay, well, this is how the system is. We're not going to fight against it, and chose to be broken into that system and continue perpetuating it, we wouldn't have had rights today. And I can tell you that as a black woman, had my ancestors not been idealistic and had not actively fought against a system that was kind of like calculatedly dehumanized them and was rooted in their subjugation, I wouldn't have been sitting here talking to you right now, like having the rights that I do. And I am very, very grateful to my black ancestors and to my female ancestors for fighting for me to be here, existing, enjoying the privileges that I have.
Of course. But
And I think we need to continue making the world a better place instead of actually just like giving up and becoming lazy.
Okay. Do you think that's the world's biggest? Do you think that's the world's biggest problem though? Right now, is you know, that the system is set up against men. Do you think that's like the biggest problem right now, or?
I don't think. Wait, hold on. I don't think the system is purely against men. I think the system is against women, but it expects men to dehumanize themselves in order to uphold that system.
So
the first victims, I would say the first victims of, like, let's say a patriarchal system are men themselves, because they have to unalive a certain part of their humanity in order to continue upholding that system.
The way you control society is by controlling men, and by the way you control men is by feminizing them and making them weak.
What? Oh my god.
Oh my lord.
What does that even mean?
Once you can control men, you can control anyone in society. And that's why they tell men, oh, it's okay to feel emotions. It's okay for men to, cry and, all this stuff.
It is.
Vape.
Why?
And the list just goes on and it just never ends.
Yeah, me crying about the fact that my dad just died, right, to my girlfriend, that's degrading.
Do it
That's
to your boy.
degrading
Don't
society.
do it
Wait,
to your boy. Cry to your boy. Your girlfriend's not there to handle masculine problems.
What?
You're gonna be sitting there
Are
like,
you kidding
Can
me?
you not? Wait, hold on. You are inherently dehumanizing men at this point, Figs. And I genuinely feel like you don't necessarily even like care about men's mental health.
Chat, I don't want people to get the wrong impression. My dad did not die. I didn't mean to portray it in a way in
For
which.
fuck's sake, I was like, did I? I was like, wait.
Yeah.
I missed it.
I forget how I said it because I think I was referencing like when my dad was like going to die because like
Have you thought about picking up acting?
there was a situation. Maybe I need to. There was a situation where my dad like almost literally did die like last year because he was like in the hospital and he like literally like there was a whole thing. He almost did die. So like I went through a scenario where I thought he was going to. That's what I was relating to. But like he didn't die. Chat, we're fine.
Yeah, I was like, hold up, what? Yeah, I was like, what did I miss?
I have another point to make. Pretty much, we live in a generation where like there's a lot of, women in abusive relationships with like abusive men, right? And I feel like it's the people that say, oh, it's okay for men to feel emotions. You should be responsible and should be held accountable that these men are acting like this, that are abusing their, female counterpart. It's people like you that are saying that, men can cry and show emotion, all of that. You're responsible for the men that are abusive.
What?
Abusive
That
relationships.
is, hold
Yes.
on. No,
Because
that
if
is
you take
absolutely
my
incorrect.
advice,
No,
take my advice,
I'm not
men
going to
that-
take your advice
Because
on
that's what
saying
you're
something
saying,
that
essentially.
ridiculous.
Yes,
No.
that's what you're saying. That it's okay for
You're
men
not
to be
going to talk
emotional.
over me. Now
That's what I'm
you
saying.
crossed
I haven't spoken.
the line. It is not the victim's fault for the abuser's actions.
No, but what I'm saying is you can't be saying that it's okay for men to be emotional.
It
'Cause when you say
is.
that,
Emotion
you're
does not dictate
you're
action.
Listen to me. You're raising a generation of men that
I'm
are
not doing anything.
that can't control their
I'm
emotion.
encouraging men to come to terms with the fact that they are human beings and they have a right to experience emotions as a human
A man
being.
that can't control his emotions is a dangerous man. Just so
That
you
is
know.
that is not what we're talking about. If you yourself cannot control your actions based upon your emotions, that is a you issue, and you need to go to therapy and you need to work on yourself. That is not the fault of people encouraging men to not feel like they have
We
to
need to teach
hide
all men
their
that it's
emotions.
okay not to be emotional, so we don't have a generation of
Understand
abusive
that
men.
men will lash out in violence because they have to repress their emotions, because they feel like they have no one to turn to, because they feel like they can't talk to anybody, because if they talk to their friends, oh well, hey, you're too emotional, bro, we don't do that. Oh, but they feel like they can't come out to their partners because what if she leaves me because I'm too emotional? This is a thing that needs to be fixed on both fronts, working together. Men do not need to sit in silence anymore.
I'm like genuinely like a bit surprised that you think allowing men to express themselves in a very healthy manner is what's leading to people who are emotionally unhinged. What you were talking about is a result of a society telling men that they're not allowed to express their opinions, and telling them that they're only allowed to express violent emotions. And then that ends up harming not only them, but the people around them. And that is not healthy. But telling men that they're able to express their emotions and process them in a healthy and an effective manner is not toxic at all. That's beneficial for men. That's beneficial for the people around them. And that's beneficial for society as a whole. So like, I just don't understand and even like stoicism, like the original stoicism it does not mean what you are saying it means. It doesn't mean that you're supposed to ignore your emotions.
Okay.
Also, I feel like I'm kind of like done with this conversation, but Matt really wanted to talk to them. And before,
Yeah, I was gonna add up Matt here in a minute.
yeah, before I
think we
drop
should just
though,
wrap it up here.
before I drop, I really wanted to read, because this is a book that I encourage all like men in my life to read. And that is Bell Hooks' The Will to Change. And I wanted to just read a quote from that book specifically, before I drop from Matt, because I think Matt wanted to talk about this. And that is, to create loving men, we must love males. Loving maleness is different from praising and rewarding males for living up to sexist-defined notions of male identity. Caring about men because of what they do for us is not the same as loving males for simply being. When we love males, we extend our love whether males are performing or not. Performance is different from simply being. In patriarchal culture, males are not allowed simply to be who they are and to glory in their unique identity. Their value is always determined by what they do. In an anti-patriarchal culture, males do not have to prove their value and worth. They know from birth that simply being gives them value, the right to be cherished and loved. And I think that is a society that we should be striving towards achieving, and not a society where men continue to be dehumanized and as a result cause a lot of harm to women as well. But thank you for letting me up. I'm gonna drop.
That was awesome, Athena. Thank you. I'm also going to drop. Thank you so much for allowing me to come up and speak.
Of course.
And Matt, good to see you. And
Hey, Artemis, how you doing?
I'm doing great. All right. Bye, Parker. Thanks again.
Peace out. Peace out.
Yeah, so the last topic that I wanted to talk to you about was the one about mental health and men showing emotion. So, Figs, are you aware that there is an unaliving crisis among men?
Of course. So wouldn't that be fair to say that men have it harder?
No, hold on. Oh, yes, there was yes. Okay. Do you know why men are at a greater rate of unaliving themselves right now?
Loneliness.
That's one. What else?
You would have to tell me. I mean, I guess you know the answers. So.
Well, I didn't answer, but yeah, because they've done systematic reviews on this. They've done studies. They've done results about men who have tried to commit self-unaliving and have failed. Ask them why. It's because they don't have an outlet through which to properly express their frustrations with the world. So what they do is they bottle up anger, resentment, hatred, and negative emotions such as loneliness, sadness, depression. They bottle this up. They run to they run to drugs and they run to alcohol, and then that leads to the barrel of a gun. So what you're advocating by men not showing their emotion is you're advocating that men hold in these emotions to where it reaches a critical point to where they run to something that will more likely than not lead into them taking their own lives. You do understand that, correct?
Okay, but when you have men that act upon their emotions, you have them taking other people's lives. So what do you want? Them taking their own lives?
Okay, great. Let's talk about that. Okay, great. You asked that. Why are they doing that then? It's for the same reason, because they don't have an outlet. Every mass killer in this country that has been studied, they have always had an emotional dysregulation problem. They have always had emotions that they are unable to share with the people around them. Their parents wouldn't listen. Their friends wouldn't listen. Their girlfriends wouldn't listen. People would not listen to them.
Like I said, my advice for men is the only person that can save yourself is you. You know, you don't need other people to save you.
That self-validation stuff only works for someone who has figureheads around them who are helping them get to that point. No person can get there on their own. We are a social species. We need other people to help guide us there when we are at our lowest. Men who are at a place that they're either going to harm themselves or to harm others have to have the support of others to help lead them out them. And I guarantee you that if men were given the opportunity to cry on the shoulder of those they love, whether that be men or women, they would take the chance, and if they were not judged about it, because it would be therapeutic to them to get out their emotions, to let out their frustrations. But yet what you're advocating is that men be stoic, quote unquote, and hold in their emotions to the point that literally in almost every single case that we have seen of people who cause damage to themselves or to others, it's because they have a dysregulation of their emotion, and because they are frustrated that no one will listen to them.
For the sake of the argument, if you are going to cry as a man, my advice would be to cry to your friends. Do not cry to your girlfriend.
Okay, why not? Why not? Why not to the person that I love, the person that I'm with?
Because she's going to use it against you.
How? Tell me, how?
And B, because she's not she's not built to handle masculine problems, you know?
No, hold on. Men's problems are not inherently masculine problems. Men face the exact same type of issues that women face. Problems with their job, problems with their relationships, problems with maybe they're just sad because they are human just as every other woman is. They don't have some magical part of themselves that makes their problems totally suspect from other women.
Yeah.
Right?
But like I said, you guys will talk about like men's mental health and whatnot. After I go off this live, I can bet you anything. I'm gonna have so much hate messages. So it's like you know what I mean. It always happens every live.
It's hate messages because of what you say, Fig. It's hate messages because of what you say.
Do you think it's justifiable though, regardless? Whether you agree or
I don't
not?
advocate anybody getting hate messages. If you mean hate as an actual hate, no. If someone is in your DMs making fun of you because you have said stupid stuff on this live, I can't control the fact that Figs that you say stupid stuff every 10 seconds.
I've had the worst one I've had is people telling me I should unalive myself, but I'm a strong-minded.
Okay,
that's not gonna affect me.
No one should say that to you. I repudiate anybody who says that to you. That's not a hard thing for me to say.
And regardless, you need to just accept it. You know, I've just learned that some people are going to be nasty like that, and I've just learned to accept it. You know, it's going to happen regardless, but I don't care.
But Fig, that's not how many people are. And but a random person telling you to unalive yourself.
Yeah. And look at
a random person.
They want to justify it.
Yes, Parker, that's a good topic. I think that random people on the Fig, do you know how many times I've had people in my DM just tonight, by the way, that have commented on the way I look, that have made disparaging remarks about me?
How many?
Well, I mean, just tonight, just talking to you, some of your fan people have come into my DMs once I got on Parker's Live and were making fun of me.
Really? Wait, mine?
Yeah, there were people named Top Alpha, Top G, Dom, somebody. Yeah, it doesn't bother me because I don't know these people from Adam. These people don't matter to me. I care about people who actually are in my life, like Parker. His opinion matters to me.
I never knew that. I actually never thought of you actually getting hate because I saw
no Fig. You know why they do that? It's because the things that you have said are in fact describe me, because you talk down to men who have these characteristics, and so your followers think it's okay for them to talk down to men that have those characteristics.
Okay.
Because Fig, did you not on this side? Because you have said certain things that you think are alpha or make men a man, right? Yeah. I do not possess some of those traits. because guess what? I'm human, and all humans have variety, right? So, for example, I am a short male. I am short. I am below average status. You mentioned height on this live multiple times. How many people do I have coming into my DM all the time making fun of my height?
How do
As
they
if,
know you're short, though? I don't
as
get it.
because I talk openly about it, because I'm not ashamed of my height.
People
Because
try to get onto me as well. You know, they say
no, you say that you're 6'3". You have nothing to be
yeah,
ashamed
but they
about,
say,
right?
oh, he's definitely 5'3", or you know, all this stuff.
Yeah,
They say it.
that's because the way you talk about it, you have what they call short D energy. Basically, you talk about it in such a way that as if you're projecting. I don't talk about my height normally because it doesn't matter to me. It's not a source of pride for me. Parker is 6 foot tall. I've seen him in person, right? He has not mentioned his height to me once in the year and a half that I've known him. Why? Because it doesn't matter,
Yeah.
right?
Matt, how tall am I?
Oh, I mean, okay. Well, I mean, he's actually like 5'8", 5'7", but no. I mean, he's 6 foot actually. Parker is 6 foot. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, so he does know. He does know.
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
is,
Matt
It's not just
critique
me.
debunked. I'm just
yeah,
kidding.
yeah. I
It's
do know
not-
he's in fact 6 foot. He is taller than him.
No, I
but,
said it on live recently. That's
Oh, I
why.
know. But
you
see,
didn't,
but I
you
have
didn't know
something
for the
different than
longest time
Parker.
before because I'd never said it.
No.
The thing is, it's not just me that has a big influence. Your Parker has 350. That's almost 500,000. Imagine how many people. That's a whole country, you know. And I feel like it's not
That's
fair.
likes. That's not no. That's likes. That's not the people who are actually watching. He has 2.k over the span of this life. He's had
No, his followers.
tens of
He's referencing
thousands.
my followers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, but Fig, I don't condone anybody saying that to you. I've already said it, right? But Parker does not say things to you that are meant to demean who you are. I don't say things to you think that demean your quality. I don't make fun of the way you speak.
Of
Right.
course.
I don't make fun of the way that you look, because one, I don't know what you look like.
Oh, yeah,
Because if you show me
Parker
your-
sometimes says the accent all right. Like, I remember when Parker used to say that.
Well, okay, no.
I used to say
He's not
what?
making fun of you.
He used to say he used to like do the accent all right, mate. Like, do you know what he used to say?
do the
Oh,
That's a make fun, by the way, of the British type of accent. The same way that I make fun of the
yes,
Southern
I make
accent.
fun of British accents.
Yeah, it's all a joke.
absolutely.
But it's not like you mean it like in a thing way. So it's all love.
No,
Absolutely, I make fun of British accents. I will
Yeah.
stand behind that forever.
yeah, exactly. And so, Fix, what I'm trying to get you to understand through this whole conversation, right, is that the way you talk about men is linked to why they feel so bad about themselves, because they feel like they can't achieve this quote unquote alpha dom, whatever the fuck you're talking about position, because all human beings lack something. Figs, you lack something. I know exactly what that lacking of something is, by the way, but you lack something.
Oh, would you like
Right.
to tell me?
Oh yeah, I got no problem telling you, Figs. I think you are below. Let me say this: your IQ is below normal.
You know what? I'd love to do an IQ test and actually prove you wrong.
Oh yes, please, Figs. I would not that, Figs. I would love to challenge you for you and me to take a 5th grade. I don't know what you call it in England, a 5th grade test. Just you and me, Figs. Let's battle it out. You and me to see who's smarter.
Of course. And I'll even take a screenshot, and you know I'm not lying.
Let's set this up and let's do this on YouTube.
Yeah, I am not joking, Figs.
For the future, let's set it up and do it on
pick
YouTube.
Any subject.
Carol, thank you for the cash app.
You pick any subject, Figs,
Well, you know,
at
there's a
any
difference.
level. I will take it with you, and I will show you.
There's
I
a
will show
difference
you.
between street smart and education smart.
Figs, I don't think you even have street smarts, man. You have said things
Well,
on the
I
slide
grew
that
up
people
in
say on
the
the street that I think.
I grew up in the hood.
Yeah, and I grew up on a farm. What's your point?
Oh,
Figs, can you turn on a tractor? Do you know how to shuck corn at the right time?
No,
Do you
but I
know
can
how to grow your own food?
I know how to use a hunter, man.
Figs, I've grown my own garden since the time that I was 10.
okay. I know how to use a
Alpha,
hunting
mate.
knife. So,
Yeah. I raised chickens. I raised cows. I've hauled water from a well because we didn't have a pipe system. It sounds to me like I know how to live on my own.
yeah, according to you.
Oh no, Fix, could you do that? Do you think if you and me that they plopped us in the woods, who do you think would be able to survive? Can you name the most common mushrooms found within a continental United States or even in England? Can you name
If you want to talk about
which?
survive, we can talk about physical altercation. You know, if me and you had a celebrity boxing match, who do you think would win?
Yeah,
If you
you
want to talk
probably
about
would.
survival,
No, you probably would. You know why? Because you're taller than I am. But I'm probably more brawny than you.
but again, it comes.
Parker has seen me in person. I'm a pretty brawny guy. Oh, and by the way, your comment a while ago about beards, about eight, I don't know what the. I'm English by my ethnicity, like 95% English, and I have a full beard, like a full beard, more than you do, by the way. Like it's full beard,
Yeah.
and so I yeah. Yeah, so all I hope you would take away from this conversation is that you need to change how you're talking about men because if you care about men so much, then you should stop equating masculinity with these toxic traits or these traits that don't matter at all
But what you don't
in the world.
understand, what you don't understand is if men take my advice, they're far better off than if they take your advice.
That's not true at all. That's not true at all.
Again, that's your opinion.
You know what my advice for men is?
What?
My advice for men is to one, go to school, some kind of school. I don't care what kind of school. It could be a university, it could be a trade college, it could be anything like that. I don't care what. But learn a trade or go to university. Do as much as you can. Read books. I love reading books. Read books. Gain knowledge. Gain knowledge, and then set out and find a career that you love. Do what you love, and number one, be kind to everyone. That's my advice to men.
Of course. You know, I think we should respect everyone 100%.
Okay, so what did I say that you disagree with? Because I can sum it up. That is, love knowledge and love your neighbor.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I can't disagree with that. I don't see a problem with what you said.
Okay, yeah, okay, well, yeah, but like you haven't given me your side. I don't know what your advice is, but but I'm judging it from what you've said. If it's about men being alpha and shit, then no, I think that's bad advice.
Why is it bad advice?
Because it leads to men holding toxic traits to think of themselves as superior to others, to not actually progressing.
Again, that's all over emotions. You know, if we just need to look at actions. I don't think we should be so concerned about emotions and what they think.
Okay. Well, one, I didn't even mention emotion. I said I didn't even mention emotion. I mentioned how they view themselves and how they view others, and that leads to action. By the way, so. All right. Well, I'm going to end it here because this is yeah. I mean, so we can, whatever this, we can talk again things. Yeah, on YouTube. Oh, actually, okay. Well, never mind then.
Yeah. Dean just got banned. I was literally just about to go. Dean, we were going to co-host.
Yeah, I was going to co-host, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to get.
I was going to go co-host with Dean, and this guy immediately, like right when I'm about to go, literally right when I'm about to go, gets bananaed.
I know. I saw that. I was like, oh, okay. Well,
literally, we were just about to go. Like, I can't do it.
Yeah, bro cannot catch a break. Like, I'm being totally real.
Here, I'll talk to him here in a second. But yeah, is there anything else you want to say real quick?
No, I don't know. Unless you want me to vamp or something while you talk to Dean, I don't care. Like, I can. Like, you want me to get off? Because I can get off.
No. You can wrap up what you were saying. Real quick.
Okay, all right. Yeah, Fig. So my only advice. Oh, by the way, Figs, like what God do you believe in? Because you've mentioned God, and I have no conception of what God that you believe in.
I just believe in I believe in a higher being. You know, I don't think as humans we should live our life.
So a higher being. Does this higher being care about humans?
Of course.
So it's a personal God.
What do you mean by personal?
He's involved in the actions and the lives of humans.
I would say they're all knowing, like Parker said.
Okay, what I'm asking is it tied to any sort of theistic understanding found within like Judaism,
Oh yeah.
Christianity?
Yeah,
Okay, it
yeah.
is. So is it Yahweh?
No. But like I said,
Oh my God,
regardless,
this is so
because
confusing.
when you look at religions, it's all based on like the same God, like Christianity or
I
like
agree,
Islam.
but what I'm asking you though is you keep saying that you care about this God, as if this God cares about you.
Okay. Well, when we're talking about religion, right, we're going to be talking about our
No,
purpose
no,
in
I'm
life.
just vamping here until well, actually, Mr. Jones is here, and I've been talking.
Yeah,
So
I
I'm
was
gonna
gonna let
let
him
him
say
speak.
something before
Yeah.
I hear like what's going on with Dean and stuff.
What's going
What's
on?
up, Jones?
What's up, bro? It's my Parker debut. Villain.
Hey,
Hey,
what's up?
have you never been on my live before?
Never, not once, because you're anti-Jones.
You're lying.
Swear to
I
God.
swear I thought I've had you on my live
Never.
before.
Never happened.
That is crazy because you've been in the community for so long. I've been on panels with you before, right?
That's a fact, yes.
Okay, yeah, that's probably what I remember then.
Villain
But yeah,
art.
no, definitely go for it. Go for it. Give your critiques of Figs. He's
Well,
definitely
I
said
mean,
so much.
everybody knows that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the alpha bro killer. As a matter of fact, I even have a shirt. Can I get the big screen really quickly? Just for a second. But don't
Yeah, I can grid. I don't think there's like a big screen I can do. It doesn't let me do that actually.
Oh, it doesn't? Hold on. I just want everybody to see this because I think it's hilarious. Let me see if I can find it. Give me a moment. I think that our boy Fig should buy one of these shirts because I made it for people just like him.
What is it?
Hold on. I'm about to show you. Don't you worry. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's just for you, buddy. All alphas, certified soy free. So many alphas.
What's that supposed to mean? I don't get it. Soy.
Oh my God, he doesn't get it. Jones, you're going to have to explain in just use simple words to explain what that means. But you
I have
just
a
explain
question.
what it means.
If there's like a whole gang of alpha bros, right? Like if everybody is an alpha bro, oh shit. Who in the world is who's the alpha? Can you explain that to me?
Yeah, of course. The alpha is the one that's the dominant, the assertive, the leader.
Yeah, like who's the alpha?
Of what?
All the alpha bros. Like who's like in charge?
Well, you're either an alpha or you're not. It's simple as.
But what makes one an alpha?
Someone that's assertive.
Women
leader.
can be assertive. Are they like alpha
See,
bros?
that's the thing. I don't go for alpha female. That's not my type. Because I think in every relationship, there's the alpha and there's the beta. In all my past relationships, I've always been the alpha.
Like, where do you get this framework from? Like, what is the basis of this praxis?
I mean, you can take it as a red pill. I'm not sure.
Oh, so based in opinions.
Not really. I mean, to me, it's facts.
Facts based on what? Facts are typically based on something quantifiable. How do you quantify this?
Biology,
Biology?
Yeah.
So there's an alpha gene?
I mean, if you consider it, like, if you're born with, I don't know, tall, beard, high muscle mass, if you've got all these genes, then you can consider yourself as alpha genes,
Oh, okay. So if you're born with all of those things, right, but you're very soft-spoken and, I don't know, possibly queer, are you still an alpha?
Not really.
Why not? You're tall,
In my view,
muscle mass,
no,
beard.
maybe in other people's views, but in my view, no, I wouldn't see you. as an
Why?
alpha.
But they fit the criterion that you just described. Tall, muscle mass,
Yeah, but
beard.
you need to speak in a way that where you can just you can't be an alpha with all those like physical characteristics and then you just talk like oh my god, hi, like you can't be talking like that. If you talk like that, you can't be an alpha.
Why? You haven't explained why.
That's just how the rules are, my guy.
Where are these rules? Is there a rule book? Is there like a guidebook that I can check out from the local library that explains this to me?
There's one book, The Unplugged Alpha, Richard Cooper. You can read that. That's a really good book.
Yeah, and does it reference like any facts? Like is it peer reviewed studies in this book?
I don't think so, but it tells you.
So it's opinion. So it's
a whole
an
frame.
opinion piece.
Okay. But I told you to, hold frame in a relationship, strong frame. Because, when you're in a relationship, they'll try to beta-ization you, like beta you. And, you have to hold your frame and, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what any of that means. Hold my frame. Like a picture frame?
No, like your frame in a relationship, like your masculine frame, like your assertiveness and your dominance.
You have to dominate the person you're in a relationship with?
No, you just need to have, you need to lead them. You need to be able to lead them and...
Okay, so this is weird, right? So men, because they're arbitrarily born with a penis, should be leaders in a relationship. What if they have no leadership qualities?
Well, biologically, they're bigger, they're taller, they're stronger. So
that doesn't make you, none of those things are good leadership qualities. Like none of those things make you a better leader. Being tall, like how is that a leadership quality? Explain.
Because she has to look up to you, like she has to, follow your lead.
Up to me? So because I'm taller than her, I'm somebody to look up to? Like
I don't know.
Look up to is in a figurative sense, not a literal.
Because I find it weird if I was dating a girl and I have to look up to her, I would find it weird. And I would find it very emasculine.
Oh, sorry. I just want to say, by the way, as a shorter man myself, I love tall women. I've been with some women with women who are taller than me, and I think they can wear heels. They can do whatever the fuck they want because they're with me and they like me. So I don't give a shit how tall they are.
Okay, but you're gonna get some, bro. You're gonna get some.
Hold on.
I say that thing because that's my actual opinion.
Matt, so I can't date a woman that's my height or taller than me because that would make me.
Why?
Yeah, it would make you a beta, apparently. As if that man. Yeah. I don't. Figs, tall women out there need love too. Like, do you think?
And they find the guy taller than them. And they find the guy that's
No, they don't. No, they don't. You know how many tall women end up with shorter men who are shorter than them? It makes no fucking sense.
Because it's made up.
Why are so many men, as a man who actually is short?
I just figured it all out. So being an alpha is based on insecurities in yourself.
Exactly. Because I am a short man by almost all standards, and yet I don't give a shit about my height. The only people that give a shit about my height are other men.
You should give a shit about things that you can control, not things that are out of your control.
You can't control your height.
I can't control my height. What the fuck?
But with mine, it's just a bonus, right? I just see it as a bonus.
You can't control whether you grow a full beard.
You can control if you're a nerd, though. And he says he's a nerd, so
I am a proud ass nerd. I got a fucking. I got
W nerds in the chat, everyone. W nerds
all day.
I got 5 bookcases full of books that I've read. I collect books. I like Legos. I like playing video games. I like all that shit. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Oh, and by the way, Figs, I'm an academic too. So I don't know.
Good for you. But when girls talk to me,
good for me.
When girls talk to me, they're thinking, I like that bad boy. That's the kind of vibe I give. So.
No, that's the girls who you are talking to, not the girls who I am talking to.
Yeah, and the girls you've been talking to have been traumatized, already been through trauma. Now they're ready for the nice guy.
They're not been what the fuck? Bro, one, you don't even know the girls who I'm talking to. Two, and most girls I'm talking to.
So you mean you traumatize women?
No, absolutely not.
Well, then you said they were looking for a bad boy, and then
because they always go for
trauma. Then they've been through trauma, and now they're looking for the good guy.
Of course, that's how it's always. That's how it is usually within the age ranges, right? 18 to 25, they go for the bad boy, they go for the Chad that's gonna break their heart, and then when they're past 25, they want to settle down with a nice guy. That's just how it is.
Figs is honestly just a broken record. I think I've heard the same thing for the past 3 hours and 30 minutes, and my brain's gonna actually explode.
Yeah, I know. I don't.
I hope
it's engaging in internal combustion currently.
I hope it goes into your brain that this.
My question is, Figs, have you ever actually? Hey, Figs, have you ever actually talked to a woman?
Of course, maybe I'm not here to say if I'm in a relationship right now, but because my other relationship got ruined because I spoke too much.
It got ruined because you're a fucking serial cheater. That's what you are.
And I called them out for it.
Is my beard full enough? Like, do I have enough beard?
I'm a guy's guy, yeah, bro. You know what I mean? You don't have to.
You know what? Here, I usually don't turn my camera on.
I'm a guy's guy. I mean, don't worry about your beard, bro. I mean,
there we go. So yeah, I got full beard.
W beards in the chat, everyone. W beards in the chat.
Let's see your beard, Figs.
Oh, I can show. Right now, I've got a caveman beard. It's actually growing a lot.
Let me see.
I can't turn on the camera because once I did this, and they take a screenshot, they put it as their profile picture. And
Figs, just turn on the.
Figs, let's say the beard, bro.
I know
one's
how
gonna be
these
weird.
viewers
Come
are, bro.
on.
I've tried that before and it just doesn't work out.
Hey,
They
dude,
use
just
it
turn
to
your
book-
camera on, man. You have the ability to.
But any beautiful
I
girl,
sent you an
that I've spoken-
invite.
Listen, any beautiful girl I've spoken to and I give them my Instagram, they've been impressed.
Figs,
That's all
Figs,
they
just
need
turn
to
your
say.
camera on, man.
Okay, give
Serious.
I'll 6'3" beard.
Wait,
Let's see.
wait. Is he's saying he's extremely alpha, but he can't turn
Yeah.
on his camera right now?
Oh, well, you're gonna gaslight me.
Yeah,
now.
that sounds like some
Yeah,
soy
so
boy
I
shit
can
to
turn
me.
on my camera so your viewers can bully me. I'm not gonna do that.
But no one's gonna bully. Or I'll turn off the
Listen-
comments. I'll turn off the
No,
comments.
no, no. Yeah, and then they're gonna screenshot it and then they're gonna.
No. I'll turn off the
No, no,
comments.
no. I know how it is, Parker.
Do you want me to
This
turn the
happened
live
before.
on sub only?
No, it's fine.
Bro,
Let them-
hey, bro is super beta.
Oh,
Come on,
well,
bro.
yeah.
Come on, Figs. Seriously, man. Just turn the camera on. I'll literally turn the live to sub only.
No, because I know
No
how
one
your
will make
viewers
fun
are,
of you. I promise.
You know,
No
I
one
only
will
give it-
screenshot
I only
because
give
it
it
will
to-
only be subs.
I only give it to girls that are special to me. The rest, I don't give out my
Figs,
Insta.
come on, man.
Nah,
Don't
but
be
I'm
Super
scared.
beta.
We're just gonna go back and forth.
Come on, bro. Don't be scared. Accept
Hey,
the
yo,
camera
that's
invite.
crazy. So hold on. What happened to being assertive and being like,
Of course. I mean, if I wanted to, I could leave the live right now, but I'm gonna stay in it. But even though I need to weigh.
yeah, bro, I'm
Here-
not buying it. I'm
here-
not buying it.
Here is what a half
Not
one in the
buying
morning.
it.
I should have been off. Like,
I'm not buying it, my guy.
Kara, thank you so much for the $5. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Like, to be honest with you, this is like soft as baby shit.
Yeah, like this is actually kind of ridiculous, Figs. Like I'm
It
actually
really
like
is.
you're taking it to like the next level. Like people are not gonna like screenshot you. The only way
Bro,
people would
they did.
would do
Remember,
that
Papa.
is if you do treat it this way.
Like,
yeah.
I literally come on TikTok every single day.
Same.
With my face on the camera every single day and say everything that I believe in
Yeah.
with my whole chest.
Yeah,
And that's like, that's man shit.
of course. But you say things that people want to hear. I say the truth. I say what people don't want to
I
hear.
promise you, a lot of people don't like the shit that I have to say. I've been doxxed more times than I can count. I've been swatted 7 times. I've had my account banned 11 times. I had to move out of my house. I promise you the things I say aren't things that people want to hear.
Of course.
Kate, thank you so much for the Venmo. I appreciate it, Kate.
Well, yeah,
That is wild, Figs. Come on, just literally turn your camera on, man. It's not that big of a deal.
it's not gonna happen, bro.
You should change your
All we're gonna-
username to Baby Boy.
All we're gonna do is.
Can we get some baby bottles in the chat?
Let's get some baby bottles in the shit.
No, it's three 3-on-1, and you guys are trying to bully me, and you're just going off your emotions.
I thought you were alpha.
Well, can I just give a quick breakdown?
I can tell you this, bro. I don't give a toss what you think about me. I
That's
don't
fine.
care
That's fine.
what
Figs.
another
Hey,
man's
Figs.
opinion.
Figs. I don't even really want to talk to you anymore. Like, there's 2.5 K people in here.
Yeah, because
there
you're
might
getting
be other
emotional.
people
You're
that
getting
believe in
frustrated.
your nonsense.
Because
I just
you're
want
getting
everybody to
emotional.
understand. I just want everybody to understand this idea, right? That men are arbitrarily leaders because they were born with a penis is not a sustainable praxis. To be honest with you, it harms men more than anything because men are told from the time that they're little boys to the time they grow up to be a man and to be the leader and to be all of these things, but they're never given the tools to do so, right? And because they're not given the tools to do so, they go throughout life expecting leadership roles, expecting their wives to be submissive, expecting people to listen to them or, acknowledge them as leaders simply because they were born with a penis. And when people don't, and when they're not successful, and when they don't achieve the things that they think are their birth given right, because remember, they were born with a penis, then they end up harming other people, either physically or they harm themselves, like unalive themselves, because they've never reached, that level of success that they thought they were meant to have, because remember, they were born with a penis. See, leadership, right, is something that is bestowed upon you. It's not something that, you get arbitrarily. Like I can't walk into the surgical ward of a hospital and say, hey, hand me a scalpel. And they're going to look at me funny. I can't say, but I'm a man. I was born with a dick. So I deserve to, be the head of thoracic surgery here. That's not how it works. I can't work into a Fortune 500 company and say, I'm a man, so I deserve to be the boss here, because it would require me, to have an education or know something about the field. So yeah, like this idea of you being an alpha or you being a leader because you were arbitrarily born with a penis is absurd. And you should probably, maybe, I don't know, work on your character.
I mean, a lot of people don't like my character, but so it's not the first time
I
I've
can't
heard that.
imagine why.
But I'm gonna do me, and I'm not gonna change it. But Parker, I appreciate you keeping me in the live, but I'm gonna need to go, bro, because over here it's 1:30 in the morning, and I need to be up early. So
Yeah, not an airport.
but yeah, thank you to everyone. But it's crazy how we went from vaccines to this. I don't know how.
Figs is literally the reason why this happened.
Yeah, Figs, you say things that require us to actually respond to them, and then it goes down a rabbit hole. So, I mean, that's how we got to this topic.
I feel like with Parker, every single person he gets on, they always go off topic. It's not just me, though, I feel like.
No, the only reason why I got on this panel, why Jones, why Athena, why all the people that we've had on, is because you've made points that directly involve them, and we have to respond to them because we can't let them. What?
It's 2,500 people against me. When you look at the comments, it's just LLL.
That's because you have bad opinions. That's because you have bad opinions.
And so, Parker, I know you've analyzed data. Matt, I know you've analyzed data. We all know that I've analyzed, an insurmountable amount of data. 2,500 people is a pretty solid sample size. And if 2,500 people are saying that you're probably not the alpha you think you are, you may want to, I don't know, dig into that a little bit.
At the end of the day, I don't hate anyone. I have respect for everyone as for who I am. I respect everyone. And people call me all kinds of names. I don't give them that same energy back.
I don't think that I called you any names.
Yeah, I mean you called me that beta, but I mean that's.
No, I said what you were doing sounds like beta behavior based on your framework.
Of course, but yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you.
You said you had to be assertive, and assertive would be like, "I'll turn on my camera. I'll show you how luxurious my beard is, and how I'm 6'3" and 225." With an 8-pack,
of course.
But you didn't do anything.
I can see why you would say that because I didn't turn it on. So but you need to see from why I didn't turn it on because last time I turned it on,
you're insecure. I got it.
Again, gaslighting, bro. You know what I mean? I don't think.
No. Figs. What do you think would happen?
If I turned it on the other time, why would that? So I wasn't insecure then, but I'm insecure now. Make it make sense.
Figs. I was there the last time you turned it on, and you didn't show your face. You had your camera like this.
No, but there was another time where I did, and there was another time where I showed a picture of myself, and people were just screenshotting and just being funny about it.
Well, because you were like posing. You were like posing in like a weird.
But yeah, anyways, thank you to everyone. Love to everyone, and yeah, thanks Parker for having me here. Take care.
Oh my gosh, Shad. I can't believe we just spent how long on that? Like 3 hours and 30 minutes. Oh my gosh.
What did Dean get the banana for? I got banana today.
I don't even know. He's lost all 3 of his accounts right now.
Yeah.
That's happened to him so many times recently. So I don't even know what it was for. I'll have to ask him.
Yeah, I got the banana earlier today too.
Yeah, it hasn't happened to me in a minute, thankfully, knock on wood, but TikTok
just no gifts.
I've had no gifts for like 2-3 weeks.
You're not allowed to get gifts?
Not on my main account.
What?
Yeah. I've heard it's like my risk factor of my account is too high or something, which doesn't really make sense to me, but apparently like my average age of like a viewer on my stream is pretty low. It's like 19. So I think they don't want to deal with like minors and like them, giving gifts or something. So I might have to turn on like audience control, like on my lives.
I see. Yeah, someone messaged me something. I'll talk to you off the live about it, about finding a new manager or something who's like going to help you because I don't know, because they messaged me for some reason.
Do you have a community manager?
I've tried to get in contact with TikTok. No point of contact at TikTok at all. So
I have a community manager, bro.
You do? Yeah, I was supposed to have had one. They were supposed to DM me, and they never responded.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Like you have over 1,000 subscribers. Like they should have reached out to you immediately.
Yeah, I know. They've sent me stuff for like literally the amount of subs I have. I'm like,
he's got a fucking gift bag.
And like they've done nothing for trying to keep the lives up.
Moderate Democrat has one. I think Adora has one.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. They have not been communicative with me at all.
To build our own platform.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's insane.
I don't
That's
know.
insane.
It is really weird. I don't know, and I've been in the space for a long time, so it's really weird that they haven't done that. So yeah, I don't know. I'll continue living on. I used to just deal with the bans, and I would just have to like wait them out all the time.
Yeah.
So it's better now. They've been a lot quicker responding with my stuff now than it used to be. So
Yeah, like my responses used to take like a couple of days. Today it was less than an hour. So
yeah, I think they're acknowledging that they have a over moderation issue.
yeah, like I got banned for misinformation. I don't know, like 3 times in the last month, and I mean not for nothing, but like the things that I talk about, I've thoroughly researched. I'm not just on here talking to hear myself talk.
Oh, I think they're just false bans because I get banned for a minimum age requirement. So does Dean. Obviously, they're false because we have our like identity verified within the app. Dean already even has an affidavit of identity that he's like sent them and stuff. So like, and they still ban him for that. So it's TikTok just has like an over moderation issue when they get false flags. So when people just mass report accounts, they literally take them down just automatically all the time. And then actually it even affects the algorithm. Like if you've noticed, like when you go live after a ban, you'll get less of a send out into the algorithm.
Yep. So I had like a month ago before I got my last ban, which was a 7-day ban. I had like 1.2, 1.3 for like a couple months straight, and then ever since then it's been.
Yeah, no. I don't know what to do with TikTok, but
so it is what it is. But I mean, I don't know. Keep up the good work. Obviously,
appreciate it.
You're doing solid work on the app. I know that people don't fare well in this space very often.
Yeah, I know. It definitely. I don't know. People have gone in and out of the space. There's only been a few people that have kind of like stuck around. I've seen you around for a really long time, so it's good to see like the common names and stuff still staying around the community.
I mean, I took a like a 6-month break.
Yeah,
I took like a 6-month break. I kind of had to. I had to move. And then, like I'm a single dad with 2 little girls. So it just was, it was a lot. There was a lot going on.
No, I definitely feel that TikTok can be overwhelming. That's what a lot of people I've known have had similar things happen.
Yeah. I mean, it's one thing to like send me the nasty messages. You know what I'm saying? It's a completely different thing, especially as a black man in the United States, to send a SWAT team to my house.
That's crazy. That should never happen. That should never happen at all.
Yo, 7 times you said?
That's crazy.
7 times?
That's never happened to me, by the way. I just want to mention
that's
that.
insane.
I've heard it's happened to Jovan, and I've heard it's happened to you, and it's never happened to me.
Yeah. Like I was on a live. Like I was literally live when it happened. And you can hear like my daughter screaming in the background. It was a whole traumatic experience. So for like the longest, anytime the doorbell rang, they would panic and just take off running. And so I was like, well, we can't stay here. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I moved.
That's insane.
And I took some time off to like, get my new place set up and got fucking, the Ring cameras all around the house and shit like that. So it is what it is.
Yeah, that is wild. TikTok has been. I'm honestly, I think it's inevitable that's going to happen. So I'm trying to like contact my local police department.
I did that.
Yeah,
I did that when I first moved here. I called them and I said, "Hey, this is the situation." And so the last time somebody tried to call the police on me, the police called me first and said, "Hey, we're about to stop by your house," because they still have a duty to respond.
Yeah. That's honestly like a necessary thing to do, especially for being like,
but
on the
I also
internet.
moved to a very small, like remote town, further away from the city, so that there was less, you know what I'm saying, like police officers less. Somebody said, what was the reason for the visit? They said that I was dealing narcotics. I was like, yeah, that's what all of us black people do, isn't it?
Jeez.
That's actually crazy.
Isn't that what we all do? But yeah, so that's what happened. Anyways, I appreciate you having me on.
It was good having you on.
I think big.
Bye, Jones.
Yeah.
Peace out.
Everybody, drink your water, say something kind about yourself. And
Drink
as
water,
always,
yep.
Love that. Appreciate it. Have a good day. Have a good day.
So
All right,
Parker,
everyone.
thoughts on next topic?
Oh yeah. By the way, I was gonna tell y'all we had a topic that I just kind of thought about when I was like on live talking about all that. It's why is it? Wait here. Let me see what I wrote down. I'm like the
Why should
particular
men not
verbiage.
show no emotion or something?
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah. No. Why should men show no emotion? Something like that. That's definitely gonna be one we have to do. We also, by the way, I just want to let people know. I have another one. There's like what do you not understand about pronouns is one that because I saw a bunch of people just like not understanding pronouns. And then there was one other one I had that I wanted to talk about. Crap.
Height debate. Oh God.
A height debate.
Said that. That's someone said that. Yeah. That'd be one for me, not for Parker.
Yeah, chat. I don't even know. Yeah, I'll have to find it, everyone. But yeah, that's essentially like new ones that are going to be coming out. Everyone, along with the one that we just did yesterday. So I'm trying to come up with new topics and whatnot to keep everything fresh, y'all. By the way, obviously we're keeping the main topics around, but I just want to like give us new stuff. The main topics are going to be things that we do almost all the time, and then these are just going to be ones that we sprinkle in, sort of stuff like that. But yeah, if you have any like any thoughts or stuff like that, let me know in the comments. People are saying astrology topic. So astrology topic, I was thinking about. I've done that in the past. It's hard to get people on that actually believe stuff that is related to astrology, though.
Oh, really? You think so?
No, it is. I've done it before.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Because I would think that a lot of people would believe that.
Oh, and by the way, everyone, I still can't get any gifts here on TikTok on this account. The only way you can gift me is by gifting subs or by Venmo and Cash App.
Yes, everybody sub to Parker. Everybody send him.
What about another Israel-Palestine one? Yes, we need to do another one for that as well.
Yeah.
We do need to do another one for that. I need to set up a particular day for that. But yeah.
Oh, hold on 1 second, Parker. I need to say something.
Oh yeah, for sure. People are asking for death penalty. Death penalty. I don't know if I'd be able to get people that disagree with that. Like, I think almost
I think you would. Well, no.
And then there's really only like 1 point to go off of. It's like, are you okay with killing like 4% innocent people? Like, that's really like the only point that we really go off of.
Okay, I have a public announcement. Hold on, let me ask.
Or like,
Dean
Go ahead.
Dean has made a new account, everybody. I think it's called Dean, Please Get a Grip. I think that's what it is. I'm going to make sure.
Why is Dean such a Parker clone, stealing all of my statements?
Yeah, I know.
What is going on?
Everybody go look that up. Dean, Please Get a Grip. And it's Dean, PLS, Get a Grip. Go look that up. Follow that account because he's trying to get to 1,000 so that he can go live, okay? So everybody go follow that. Oh, sorry, no, not please. Dean, Get a Grip. So Dean, Get a Grip. Okay.
Let me try to add Dean, Get a Grip. And then y'all, we're probably gonna restart.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
I'm only can go on for another like hour and a half, 2 hours though. Yeah, Dean, Get a Grip has almost 200 followers already. Y'all, we have 2,000 people in here. We should easily get them to 1,000.
All 2,000 here, go follow that account. Dean, Get a Grip.
Evolution topic soon. I just don't know enough about evolution to do it myself.
I'm reading stuff, but my reading has taken a back. I mean, like I have literally a stack of books on it that I need to read, but I haven't been reading as much lately. And plus, I'm moving soon, so I have to pack up all my books. So that's going to be like a fun challenge.
Flat Earth is one that I was thinking about doing, but like with like Blitz or something. I think Athena wants to join real quick.
Yeah, I think so.
Yo, what's up?
Oh, yeah.
Hi. What about poly versus monogamy?
Poly versus monogamy. Like in what sort of sense? Like, is it wrong to engage in a poly relationship?
Yeah, that one.
Like, why do you think it's
or
wrong?
like, were we destined to be monogamous, or were we not destined? Okay, that's a bit weird.
I feel like
But,
that's like a
were
like a
we meant
natural, like biologically, or meant is like, are we saying meant in like a biological sense, or like a prescriptive, like we should be monogamous? Yeah,
Like, should
yeah.
we be
I'd argue
monogamous?
against people that think that. I'm monogamous, but I don't think that like people should be monogamous. I would say it's like neutral, morally neutral. As long as like when people are poly, like obviously they're like expressive with that they want to be poly, and they tell people, which is exactly what the basis of every poly relationship. So
Yeah, I don't think people should be monogamous or should be like polygamous,
Yeah.
but like I think like why should people advocate only for one side, like monogamy, basically? I mean, like I was in a poly relationship in the past. Plot twist: only found after the breakup that it was poly. But I'm just joking. I know that's not poly. I know I'm just joking. But yeah, no, I think we can kind of address that, and then like another Israel Palestine one, and then maybe the men one I found was really, really good.
yeah, that's one. Those are ones that we need to do, because I wanted to like keep everything like getting new topics and stuff. So that was definitely something that we need to do. There's just so many. Oh my gosh, we need to do.
Someone said in the someone said in the chat. Someone said why is Gen Z lazy or something like that. So you can do it.
Yeah, I've done one like that in the past about like why is my like why do you think my generation is soft? I think I could do something like that. I need to find like a better, like sort of more catchy like background sort of thing I could do for that. I think I need to do. That's what I was thinking.
Or you could have one about the older generation ruining society.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to think of backgrounds, because like honestly like the catchy backgrounds are probably what like gets people like yesterday, like the why do you think I should go to hell? That's kind of like it gets to the point. It's like very direct. So something like that like spurts conversation that way.
Ooh, I saw in the comments, euthanasia. Maybe that could be, but that's a bit sensitive. I think that's a bit very, very sensitive. But maybe like if euthanasia is ethical or not.
Yeah. I mean, I think it also depends like what people would probably prescribe as like euthanasia, as well. So yeah, I feel like that's a lot more like we're gonna have like semantical disagreements as it relates to that.
Someone also said in why is America isn't the best country or the most free? So something about
Yeah. I actually thought of one in the past. I never got to that. Why do you prove to me, or why do you think that America is the best country in the world? Something like that. There's a lot of people that believe in that. And I would just ask them like what characteristics. So yeah, why is America the best country in the world? Something like that. Or the US.
Or maybe also what maybe you can have a lie for like non-Americans to tell you what they think of America. Like an international perspective of America and why they have those thoughts.
Yeah, I agree. Because I just haven't heard that a lot about from other people. So that would be good. Yeah, I agree. Because some of the perspectives about the U.S. is really funny. Seeing how people see it from like an outside lens, because it's always like we just see it from like our own perspective here in the U.S.
And then you can also have another one for like an age cap on politicians.
Yes.
Why should people who are older than, I don't know, 70 or something be politicians?
Yeah, my one concern with that would be just like I don't think that would get people to disagree. I've never even heard someone disagree with that, actually.
Well, the problem is though the good thing is that would leave out Trump. So Trump wouldn't be able to run, and so you get Trumpers who you have to say like, why is Trump? Because you usually hear people say Trump doesn't count, like he's the exception, and you guys say, well, why is he the exception? And so that would kind of like lead into that.
Yeah.
There was another one in the chat as well. Prove to me that you're an alpha. That's also a good one.
We've done that one.
Yeah, he's done that one.
People have like weird senses they bring up of like what they think an alpha is. So maybe if I had I could do it if I had like a specific defined notion of alpha, like they think that they're better than other people type stuff. Because otherwise people kind of just say like, oh, I think that like I'm just like a leader of like a family. So like the alpha is just like what you think you should do or something. And that can be just defined in so many different ways.
What about climate crisis?
Yes, like that's what I was gonna do. Because there's a lot of people that believe climate change like is not
Doesn't
caused by
exist.
humans. But that's
yeah,
also
yeah.
one that I need to find like a more specific background for. Plus, also like I'm not as specialized in climate change, so like I don't know if I would be able to represent that the best at the current moment.
Yeah. Or advocating for a third party. That could also be a topic.
Like a third party, or like
America should
rank
be-
choice voting or proportional voting, stuff like that.
Or like, yeah, or if like America should be more of like a multi-party system and not necessarily only a two-party system. Those could be topics.
We should change the Constitution. Why shouldn't we
Honestly.
change the Constitution?
Yeah, why shouldn't we change the Constitution?
Yeah, why shouldn't we change the Constitution? Yeah. And then you can say how you want to, and because most people are not going to want to change it, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could also, you could also do like alien debates. Why
Oh.
people don't think aliens exist or not.
Yeah,
Or
I think
if we need a
one I
space
would do
force.
is like prove to me aliens are on Earth or something like that, or have been on Earth.
Like the ancient alien thing, like prove to me that like aliens have.
Yeah, because like I
That's what
think
you-
there are rational arguments for aliens existing somewhere, probably in the universe.
Oh yeah, that
Like based upon probability. Yeah, like
Oh, yeah.
the probability of alien or some intelligent life existing is going to be above zero because we exist, right? Therefore, the likelihood that it would happen anywhere else in the universe is probably going to happen,
Above
as there's
zero,
just
yeah.
so much
in the
vastness.
universe. Yeah, in the universe, yeah, but on Earth, that's very.
Oh, not on
No, no,
Earth.
no, no,
I don't think
no,
there's
no,
a good
no.
argument for that. That's why I'm saying. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, that's
No,
what I'm
no.
saying. I would argue that.
I thought you were saying on Earth, like a la like body snatchers or something. I was like, oh,
no, no.
No, like probability for like
Limits were
in
made by
some type of
aliens.
life that's like on different planets.
Yeah, like my definition of like alien is just like life. It's like any other life that's like non-Earth based.
Yeah, it could be like a tree in
Not
like
even a
different
tree. It could be a freaking
galaxy.
single-celled organism for all I care. I don't care if it's life and it's non-Earth based. Then that's an alien.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a good question. Why do you believe in God but not in aliens?
Probably because they say that it doesn't match up with their book.
Probably.
They call them
Jesus.
demons. They call them
Jesus.
demons.
Oh yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah, no, they've
Oh,
started
that's not
like
even the-
people. That's what
yeah.
they switched to, because if they're going to be aliens, the way that they're going to like essentially wave that pass is saying, "Oh, these are fallen angels."
Oh, that's even the weirdest one. Athena, I've heard someone actually say that the stars are fallen angels. Like they're not actually stars. They're
Yeah, I've
not,
seen that.
blobs of gas. They are fallen angels.
Okay.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, you don't want to go down the religious TikTok because it gets weird very quickly.
I stopped at Q-Top. The religious TikTok is.
Oh, he's
I
bad.
literally
Like,
just stopped at him.
but even he is not like the most out there.
Really? There are people.
There's
yeah.
been
Oh
I've actually have even that's hard to even quantify because he's so bad, but like literally I've even seen there's been some crazy people I've had on my live.
I think the worst like conversation I've had was like a flat Earth conversation, where I kind of like halfway through just gave up on the other person. So I just started telling them that I used to be like in a cult in California, called Destiny's Children, and that we used to believe in like 37 continents with like an ice wall
Oh.
dividing them and hiding the 30
That was on
continents.
purpose.
And I was quoting.
And she went on, and he went on this glorious rant about Destiny's Child and Bohemian Rhapsody. And you're like, I'm just a poor boy from a poor family, and he was believing it. And I'm like, oh my god,
Oh,
she's
yeah, let's
she's
not.
quoting Queen, and like he doesn't get it.
Yeah, let's not talk about that one, because I kind of
That was so good.
I like literally messaged like Parker after a whole like an essay, feeling like
Yeah, because
horrible.
he didn't even realize.
Yeah,
He
yeah, he did
was
not
he was
realize at all.
so oblivious to it.
She cited like half
Yeah.
the song, and he was completely just oblivious to it.
I felt bad. Like I genuinely felt bad. Like I apologized like in the server. I apologize. Like I sent like
Honestly,
Parker
you
a
don't need to
long ass
apologize
Yeah, I
for
don't know
that.
essay.
why.
That guy
I
kind
thought
of
it was
deserved it.
funny. Yeah.
No, I was like I was like telling Parker like you don't need to bring me on your live again
Oh my
because I was so
gosh.
evil and I was so bad. And
No.
like I
Sounds
went
like
and
me
I found the
sometimes.
guy. I like literally found the guy. I like looked up his name and I sent him a message like apologizing to him as well, telling him I was so sorry about it and all that stuff. Like I felt like just the worst person ever. And I was like, let me go on a hiatus after this because that's, yeah.
Bro, it's
But that's not what I
that sounds
was
like
talking
me.
about. I was talking about another live with like this
Oh,
flat
okay.
earther
Oh,
where the
okay. I
guy
see.
literally believed it was with Good Trouble, and the guy literally believed like I was a flat earther, and like he silenced like other people to let me talk. He was like, no, let her talk, let her speak, because he thought I was on his side, because he thought I was genuinely a
Wow.
flat earther.
Well, this
Yeah.
means that you're very convincing.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I also have like another account. I'm not gonna say the name. Where like I pretend I'm like this white girl from like the valley, and like I just like wonder why can't like white people say the N-word? Like I genuinely believe that like when you're telling white people not to say the N-word, that is literally the definition of racism. Like that is discrimination based on my skin color. So like why can't I say the N-word? But anyways,
Oh my gosh. Gosh, that's actually you could honestly you could get people with that. Definitely.
I
I was
Have you gone on
I
people's lives and done that?
oh my God. Thank you
WD.
so much, Di.
Oh, die.
Thank you
Sorry.
so much.
Yeah,
I
W.
appreciate y'all for all the gifts. But no, I was told one day that I sounded so white I made white girls jealous. So, and that person, yeah, I will literally send you a screenshot of that message. They sent like they sent me that message in my DMs, trying to like thinking that it was a compliment, telling me like, oh, like you sound so white that you make white girls jealous. I'm like, I love seeing when you reveal that you're black, and I'm like, what? It's like, ta-da! I'm actually a black woman. So yeah. I just thought per.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna hop out. I'm gonna let Parker get on to his next debate because
All
he's.
right, all right.
I can tell you're itching. So.
No, I was thinking I was questioning whether or not I will at this point because it's like I've got like
Um,
maybe like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Maybe I will.
What topic are
whatever
you
you want to
thinking?
do.
I don't know. I was thinking because I only have an hour and a half, like 2 hours max. So I don't even know what I would do.
Okay. Well, okay. Anyways, I'm gonna drop as well. I came up
All right.
to discuss a bunch of topics. Bye.
All right, for sure.
Bye,
All
Athena.
right, see y'all.
Bye.
All right, everyone. Should I restart? And I'll just restart on like a different one. By the way, everyone go follow Dean Get a Grip because we want to get him to 1,000 followers real quick. He's at 674. So everyone go follow Dean Get a Grip. He can easily get to 1,000. Parker, tell Dean to get his mods to mods in his chat full of slurs spam. Yes, I got you. I will. I'll make sure to let him know. Because it's hard to mod chats that are so large. I think that we do a decent job at it though here. So I'll definitely make sure to let him know. But yeah, everyone. Again, let's try to get to 1,000 real quick on Dean's. Look up Dean Get a Grip. And go. Let's get him to 1,000 real quick so that he can go live. Just to help him out real quick. And then I'm probably gonna hit a restart. What should I do, everyone? Debate, keep going. Debate, please. Okay. I think that I'm going to be doing the why is being gay immoral topic. I was gonna do that. I'll do that for like the next hour or two, and then tomorrow that's also what I'm gonna be doing because I was gonna do that tomorrow, so I might just do that for like an hour or so tonight. But yeah, all right, be right back, everyone. Give me a second. Love y'all so much.